to HBFT Gaming. I'm HBFT, and we are back again with XCOM 2 Long War of the Chosen 10 Gem Plus with Requiem of Man, the Alien Edition. And today we got a jam-packed schedule, and we're starting early. That's right. Is that cat fur? That's fine. We are starting early because A, there's a lot of missions to get through. I think at least 4 today, because this is the time when we are now infiltrating for the Requiem UFO. And on top of that, I had to start early in order to leave an hour early to attend to an appointment. But that having been said, let's get right into it. So welcome. Happy Tuesday. So if we zoom on out, you'll see that there's only 2 things happening in the background other than the infiltration. In fact, we went over to research and development, and we're making corrosive rounds. That actually allows us to shred 1 armor, deal 1 additional damage, which is kind of a nice upgrade, I would say, to the shredding rounds, because if you don't need to shred, you still get the extra damage. So that'll be really, really nice for a Wraith Commando. We've got 3 really important, powerful bunnies out of action for all of these engagements today. Unfortunately, that includes Smeeble, one of the best that we got, but he made the Requiem UFO possible. That includes Kit Pup, and I think that's Kit Pup. Yeah, oh, our Sidewinder, of course, and unfortunately Kit Pup as well. We have been able to respec finally our Nausea, so Kit Pup's buddy is unfortunately not going to be able to get advantage from Kit Pup's presence, which is going to give him extra aim, so he won't have that today. But Dragon Repairman has now been respec'd, so as Master Sergeant after 16 days he is now fully in the very bottom specializations, and now he's ready for anything rapid reaction, long range Overwatch shooter. So it's going to be really nice to have. And we've got them infiltrating right now. We got 4 teams infiltrating into 4 different missions, because a lot happened when I advanced time. And you'll notice that we've got like no Illyrium Crystal at all, because I spent a lot of time selling things off and getting new equipment for the bunnies. So I've been bringing a lot of bunnies up to spec. So hopefully it's going to make the difference. We are down some key members, but I'm thinking the bunnies are getting more and more talented. They're going to be able to handle it. So if we head out to the world map, hey Savax, good to see ya. High five, happy Tuesday. We've got a lot of really critical missions happening. So of course we've got the big one, the Requiem UFO. This is, I'm assuming, mostly Requiem here. As I'm looking at the Shadow Chamber, it sure as heck looks like it. Oh my god. Well, that is a full salvage mission. That's right. So that's in the works. That's probably going to be the last one we do today. We've got a capture target, which is going to investigate Advent troop movements. So I think if we succeed here, we might get even more full salvage. I don't remember what this necessarily means, but it's going to be cool if we succeed. Of course, we also have this one, extract a VIP. And that's going to get us, oh no, this is just another mission. That one's ready to go as a warm-up. And then I had a 4th one. Where is it? There's this one up here, which is actually from our covert ops, another full salvage mission. So this is where I brought in our entire snake, well, not the entirety of it, but a good half of our Sneaky Snooze squad, because there are 10 Sneaky Snooze, and we've got 5 of them here with Panzerbund. So it should be a pretty jam-packed day, so happy Tuesday, bunnies. And let's get rolling with the only optional one here. Which, gosh darn it, where is it? Oh, here we are. Here we are. Excellent. Extract la VIP, which is this one. And it says there's 12 enemies on the field. I suppose if I wanted to make this even easier on myself, I could just let it over-infiltrate. We still have 3 days to it. So maybe let's keep getting more alien alloy. New target acquired. I'm sorry, but gosh darn it. How many missions can we do? No, this is a really nice timer, and we've got a full salvage. No, that's not cool. No, do you realize it's gonna take like okay, I'm just delaying now. Okay, so we've got what is that, the 3rd full salvage mission all in parallel? Okay, this is gonna be interesting. How all of a sudden the corpses are raining from the sky. I guess I'll be more... Wow, look how many bunnies we've deployed. We've almost deployed our entire roster. That's such a good setup. I know, seriously, what am I supposed to do with this? I guess jump with glee. Oh, I forgot. Take a look at this. Yesterday at the end of the stream, we got a new tech sergeant. I have now upgraded our Frost Lancer, and he's actually a tech sergeant. That's right, that's what we did with that rank. So if you're curious, We now have a Tech Sergeant Frost Lancer. I don't think... I still feel weird bringing him into missions, though, but you know how it goes. So let's see. We need to take on another full salvage all simultaneously. Okay, so I suppose Muton Beleaguer might be good. That might be a nice one. I do want to level him up. I want to get him stronger because I really want to see what he's capable of. Metroplex is a gunny. He's good long range. That's great. We got Cusco Jobert. Got to be a little careful. He's great at destroying cover, but he might destroy bodies as well. But we just need to be careful. That's all. Our Wraith's pretty tanky. Our Muton Trooper. Do we have an officer at all? Bio Captain or Big Tony? Big Tony punches things. I don't think I have him at a place where it's going to be too helpful. I guess Kinnison could get out there and burn some bodies, and then hopefully, you know, we'll work our way forward. A Frost Purifier can throw stuff at enemies. Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, and then we've also got shivs and stuff like that. What do we use our shivs? Chrysalid Hound, Celadon Turret. Let's get Storm Drake. We'll get Storm Drake in here. He's going to help out. And then we can get our Wraith, so we can shoot many times. And then we can fit one more in here. And let's nab... How about Bluey? We can get Bluey. He shoots a lot of people, yeah? Hey, Crow, good to see ya. High five. We're just setting up our 4th full salvage mission or something. Or 3rd full salvage mission. Bio-alloy plating, sure. Why not? And get as many grenades as you can. God help us. Have an alloy grenade, yup, and have an EMP bomb. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's going to come in handy. You can never tell with this group, right? And then we're going to get ourselves another alloy plating. I'm sure that we got something. Yeah, we got enough somewhere. There it is. Alloy across the board. As far as special ammunition, I mean, I don't know. Do we have any ammunition left? Here, blue screen. Have that. This is what it's come down to, bunnies. Does anyone have healing? We've got 1 healing charge here. Muton Hunter, it would be great if you had talent, but I know I'm out of it. So tell you what, have AP. There it is. We're scraping the barrel now. Here, you get... There's no one who can... Well, there's someone who can hack. Yeah, red screen. How about that? You get red screen and you get a med kit. We don't even have special med kits. It's a standard plain Jane med kit. There you go. Have a standard plain Jane med kit. I guess you get AP. Oh, no. What am I doing, bunnies? What are we doing here? We don't even have any vests left. How much health does he have? 12? I guess it's gonna have to be enough. Here, have a med kit. Do we even have... I'm sure we've got weapon upgrades left. I mean, we have a lot of advanced stuff, right? So he shoots actively, so we can get ourselves an advanced scope, and we're probably gonna want a lot of ammunition to Overwatch and stuff like that, I suppose. Let's get an advanced... How about an elite expanded magazine? That's right, that's right. And then for our Wraith, he's usually actively shooting as well, so you get an advanced scope, and you get an advanced expanded magazine. There it is. For our demolition rifle, I think we didn't have enough ammunition before, even to use our saturation fire, so that's going to be a nice one to have. And then I suppose we'll come in with the scope, just to hit things, right? For our stalker rifle, oh, I should have started with that. We're going to nab ourselves an advanced laser sight and an advanced heavy barrel. I did not anticipate setting up another squad right now, but I can't ignore this. We definitely want more ammunition, so we're going to get an advanced expanded magazine if we have it. Oh, am I out? Okay, that's not going to fly. Let's get an elite hair trigger, and then we're going to have to borrow that from someone else. I think it's from Bluey. So you get... I guess you get an advanced autoloader instead. There we go. Excellent. And you get the expanded magazine because you've got a serious penchant for missing and then hitting again with our Russian roulette. Do we have any buffs to get? Cool under pressure. Deadeye would be great. I mean, doesn't really Overwatch that much. Hold the target, we don't really do that. Hang tight. And 17 on Mutant Sapper. He's got preservation, but we could probably get implacable and stuff like that. And then last but not least is Bluey. I'm waiting for double time to move him on up. I guess lead the target wouldn't be bad. Lead the target wouldn't be bad, but then again, we wouldn't really get the... Well, actually, no. Lead the target could be pretty good. Do I want double time or lead? You know what? I'm just going to stick with the plan. All right, 5 days, 23. Let's go. Oh boy, 3 full salvage at a time is going to be a good payday. It is. So today's theme is Salvage Yard. Yeah. Oh boy. So for those that are just joining us, we're starting early, obviously, because we're going to end early. But we've got this full salvage mission with the Requiem UFO. We've got this, which is going to, I think, reveal a full salvage mission. We've got this full salvage mission, and then up here we have another full salvage mission from our covert ops right here. So there's a lot going on today, and it's a huge turning point if you ask me. And let's just keep getting alien alloy out here. I'm not even going to help out with the intelligence gathering or anything like that. And of course, we've also exposed the HQ assault, so that's available as well, which is also full salvage. So 14 alien alloy, thank you very much. And should we start now? 125, still very light, but it's 10 instead. Sure, let's go. So it's going to be our very first mission. This one is a regular plain Jane rescue the VIP, get an engineer, get the heck out of here, yeah? Good amount of intel if we need to boost anything. That's right, we've got almost 200 intel. We've been collecting data pads, we've made contact with all the regions in order to do our forge mission, in order for us to get into different alien facilities. We've got them ready and just waiting. We're basically looking at these facilities, and as soon as they, you know, pop their head up and have 5 pits, we play whack-a-mole and we knock them down is the idea. So we've got a really nice setup right here. It's just, you know, it can be a lot. It can be a lot at times. Operation Shadow Hammer. So who do we have on the mix? Oh, also in the background, I've taken our Archon, who does this Blazing Pinion war crime thing, and I currently have him training to get even more dodge. So that's happening in the background. So we got the Riddick here. We've got our Seraphim. We got to rescue a VIP and engineer from an Advent prison and extract the VIP at a fixed location. Right now, we've got Serve Cold, our Berserker. We've got our floater, Surfy Fly. We've got Alexa Time with Trial by Fire, but that's not really going to come into play. We've got the Riddick, our mech archer, who now, as you can see, has more damage output and more abilities on the bottom. We've got Molybdenum Carbide, our long-range artillery specialist, our Muton Harrier. And last but not least, we got Weird Fish, our Petrified Blood Seraphim. We've got a full concealed start, and on this map, I believe this is like the T intersection. We go down here, and then this is a dead end, and so basically we're funneled right into the enemy. So let's just try to spot them first, and then we'll go from there. So we're gonna go in and get Alexa Time. Just gonna bum it over, blue movement only. Let's try to learn from yesterday, right? I basically overextended last time. I dashed when I didn't even have to, and it caused us issues. But we've got a solid team. We got a solid team, and they're going to be able to handle most of what the enemy is going to throw at us. We got 10 on the field. We got our Seraphim. We'll do the blue move first, and then I'm going to have him go around the backside. Yeah. Hey, Big Tony, good to see ya. High five. Happy Tuesday. Joining us right now, we're currently in our warm-up mission. This is the only non-full salvage mission here. Surfy Fly, extend, Alexa Time, high cover, Molybdenum Carbide to the corner, and Serve Cold. I don't know where you're gonna hide, but hide behind that monument or something like that. There we go. Super stealthy, super hiding. Fantastic. We got a good spot. Nice thing is Molybdenum Carbide is clear in the sky, and that's pretty important because he's got all the mortar rounds to use. Man, I feel like, do we have any sort of long-range detection at all? I don't think so, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go ahead and just move up with Alexa Time little by little, because he's probably a little easier to hide than the rest of our team. The rest of our team is a little bit just don't care. Just gonna trash everybody in front of us, right? That's the bunny way. I'd imagine we're gonna detect someone soon. No one yet? Okay, how about our mech archer? Go for it, buddy. There we go. First contact on the field. Biomech, elite trooper, and an elite sniper. We can actually engage them already. Is that smart? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe... Who do we have left to respond? Surfy Fly, that's it? That's probably not smart. Let's just hang tight for a second. Molybdenum, you can just move up to full, and we'll get Serve Cold to hide behind this little trash can. I'm sure no one will spot you there. You'll blend right in. You're like, they'll just think it's the, you know, name-branded Richard Simmons trash can. That's what they'll think. They're like, oh yeah, that's totally... I'm so glad that our city spent and splurged on that special limited edition trash can, the Richard Simmons special. Now we all feel like we're all more fit and energetic, because who would make us feel like that other than Richard Simmons? That's what this has come to. Okay, nice. So we can see him. So we might as well start bombarding. Why not? Here we go. They don't really have a lot of... Well, the biomech, is he immune to acid? He might be, but he's a mech, so maybe not. Let's suss this out and try to find out. Obviously, it's a very specific path. There we go. So here is... Come on. Come on. I want all three. I'm very particular like that. There we go. There it is. Wow, that's like pixel perfect. I think it's because we're behind high cover. That's not doing us any favors. There we go. Acid mortar shell from molybdenum carbide. Going loud. The biomech is immune to it, unfortunately, so no shredding there. All right, fair enough. All right, he's like, something's happening. Something's happening, guys. Oh, wow. Already picked up on us. Already picked up on us. That's not cool. Well, I guess we could hit him to disrupt the suppression. There's that. We also have Serve Cold. You can just smash devastating blow. Oh, no, not on the humies. What are you doing? No, not on the humans. Not the humans. Not the humans. Elite Sniper, yes. That seems awesome. And then we... No, not the humans. I don't want you to end up out there, so let's go for the sniper instead. All right, so that's this guy. Hit that guy, please. All right, Served. You got this. Super stealthy, super clean. Make it happen. Oh, that's some more on the left. Okay, got that guy. Well, we got some more. Oh my god, we got a lot more. Got a lot more. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We got this. Yep. I mean, if they're gonna shoot a rocket at anybody, I suppose it's gonna be Served Cold. I'm fine with that. That's a good middle compromise, if you ask me. Okay, we got the Riddick. He can do a lot of stuff, actually. Let's go in and overdrive. There it is. Now, molybdenum carbide is not the only one with mortars. This is our mech archer, so we're going to be able to dish out the hurt. Let's go ahead and stop the bombardment if it's even possible. Send one here. Ding, ding. Excellent. Little bit of shred as well. That's awfully nice. And then we've got our elite trooper. We've got the hunter drone. And then there was a fourth. Oh, he's way back there. Way back there. We'll tell you what. We can even punch somebody, but then we're going to be out in the open. I mean, that's... not the worst. I guess what we could do is a lightning strike. If we do a lightning strike, it's going to push us up. Is that right? And we get a refund. A special strike attack that deals half damage but grants an action point after the attack. Or we draw fire, or we can Nova, but we've got to be up closer to make that happen. I guess let's send another micro missile out this way, and we'll just kind of... Can we hit both? I think it's going to let us. Ooh, barely. Look at that. That is a maestroso shot if I've ever seen one. He's been training with Kit, wants to show off his skills at taking out Hidden Faceless. What a guy. What a guy. And he can even shoot, and he's got a higher damage range with Heavy Hitter. Now, this guy doesn't have the armor, so if we really want to, we can reach out and touch that guy with a little bit of... Golly, that is some range from molybdenum carbide. Here, we have something especially for you. Just... for you, buddy. Come on, it's just a little hard to place. Man, I really got to move him out from behind that giant pillar, don't I? Where is it? Where is it? I saw it flash. I know I can hit you, and I'm not going to rest until we do. Berserker makes me think of Bruce the Shark. Humans are friends, not food. No. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it depends. Oh, come on, man. I kind of wish this could snap on. Okay, do I have this lined up? Mortar attack. See, the problem is we're behind the pillar, and it's I shouldn't have been behind high cover. That was my fault, but I'm so trained to do it. There it is. There it is. Right. I had it. There. Send it. Oh my god, that was difficult. At least we know it'll hit. Oh, yes. High five. No Rocketeer. It was worth it. It was worth it. That's excellent. All right, well, Riddick has another one. He can keep shredding. He can deal some damage. He can also... charge, I suppose, but that's after you dash, but he's kind of expended all of his points already. Hidden reserves. Let's take a look at who else we have. We got our floater. We have hit and run. How far can we launch? Very freaking far. Very far. How many have we aggroed? There's 3 left on the field. Okay, well, maybe... Oh, gosh, do I really want to take out the Pathfinder Hunter that badly? I guess if I'm here... Well, that's a little dangerous. Can we move anyone else up? Okay, at least we know we can do it. That's good to know. And then we got floater, we got weird fish. All right, let's move weird fish up. There he is. And he can shoot at someone from here. That's a 76 on the hunter drone if he's so lucky. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's excellent. And we got the Riddick, and we could finish off the drone, I suppose. Although, who's he really going to get? I'm not too worried because we got Alexa Time, so he's just going to stun someone, and Alexa Time's got Solace Aura and Solace, and he can handle that, so that's not too bad. So maybe we'll focus on somebody else. Anyone else that we can drop out? We can definitely shred the Biomech some more, hit him. That's going to be a shred of 1. And he's got 9+2. And then we got Surfy Fly. Hey, Bahado, thank you so much for the redemption of Hydrate. I don't know if I'm willing to expose Surfy Fly just yet. All the way out here. So I'm thinking what we could do is maybe be somewhere like this. Then we can engage the Elite Trooper and maybe even the Hunter Drone, and then he'll just have to survive the Biomech. All right, we're moving. We are moving. So we got a good hit here. Send it. Nice! Wow, that is... And regen pheromone, there it is. So you can see that, you know, bunnies that were hurt, like our weird fish who's always hurt, super helpful. And we got a solid potential hit here at 8 to 12. I guess that's shot to finish. Send it. Close. Excellent. All right, that's the turn. Cross your fingers. Hopefully we don't get hurt. Elite Biotrooper probably shooting at Surf Cold. Negative impact there. Obviously, I wish... Thank you very much, Bahado. We got a lot of full salvage today, yeah? Here comes the stun. Nice, he missed. Biomech. Shot to Weird Fish. Hits the ablative, shreds some armor. But I think... Oh, and then the Pathfinder Hunter. Oh, boy. This guy could potentially hurt. He's going for Weird Fish. Negative impact. Beautiful. High five. So far, no additional damage taken. Weird Fish will always stop us from getting a flawless victory just by his very nature, but not too shabby at all. All right, so Hunter Drone. We can smack the Elite Biotrooper. We can smack the Biomech. You know what? In order to get health, I guess let's... Should we aggro people already? Sure, why not? Let's go. Weird Fish is crossing the entire battlefield. Dang, there it is. And he's going to heal himself. It's a vampiric strike. He's almost at full. Look at that. He's back. He's got 1 health short of full now. Excellent. All right, Surfy. Well, we've got the autoloader. Let's get... I mean, we can kill 2 depending on where we go. We've got our Muton Harrier. He can keep bombarding the enemy. We know the Pathfinder Hunter's out here. He could hit 1, kill 1. All right, let's go ahead and do a mortar shell right there. It's going to be the acid mortar shell for more shred. Nice. And then we can probably finish off. Do I want to finish this off, or do I want to soften up? Do I want to hit the Elite Biotrooper? Can I get that guy? Nope. Again, behind the pillar, right? I guess we could just finish off the Pathfinder Hunter if we're lucky, or at least severely hurt him. Let's hold. We got cross out. Sure, actually. Yeah, cross out on the Hunter Drone. Ding that with Surf Cold. Non-turn ending. That's definitely a clear with 15 damage. He's got another cross out. And yeah, let's just get in there, smack the Biomech. Surf Cold smash. Nice. Man, that is so good. Man, what a guy. What a guy. PCS Combat Rush Elite Expanded Magazine. What a pickup. Amazing job by Surf Cold. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, if we want to dash and shoot, which we definitely do, we can make it happen with our newfound mobility with the Riddick. He's just going to move all the way up here. Go for it, guy. Mech Archer isn't useful for just one thing. Yeah, look at that. He could definitely compete in the hurdles and totally win. This is the Nova. We've got the Supernova. Oh my god. What is this? Dash to a location and overload the Mech Archer's reactor, doing immense damage to all nearby units. The Mech Archer will be stunned for a turn. Okay, let's hold on that one, but that sounds really, really cool. I'm all here for that. That's 55%. Well, hang tight. And then we got our floater. Can he relocate anywhere useful? Can we get a hit and run? Yes, we can. All right, shifting. And let's send one right here. Surfy Fly. Good kill, hit and run. We're going to go ahead and free reload and try to land a shot on the Pathfinder Hunter. 74%. Nice! High five! Holy crap. Wow. Okay, molybdenum, move to half cover so you don't have so many obstructions. Alexa time, let's get up there and provide the order to the bunnies. Make it happen, please. Excellent. Man, if there's a codex out there, we can totally skulljack them. This team's not bad, is it? All right, just Overwatch. Hang tight. What do they got? When you said, here comes the stun, it occurred to me it could be used with the lyrics of a song. Here comes the stun, do-do-do-do. It's all right. Here comes the stun. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, I suppose... Oh, nice. We just blow right through the backside and save the bunnies. Wow, this is the most efficient map ever. My God. All right, well, the Riddick, he doesn't have the ability to smash through everyone's face. I guess he could grab this loot first. Forget about the acid. Nab that. Mastercrafted advent weapon. Oh, nope. Acid burnt. Gosh darn it. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. He's just taking a little dipsies. I thought he was green, so he's totally going to be fine. I don't know why I thought green was going to stop the acid, but you know how that goes. Reload. Overwatch, let's just take a breather. We've got 20 turns left, so it doesn't mean that we have to immediately engage. So, full move molybdenum carbide. Just regroup, and Serve Cold is going to stack on the door, if there is such a thing. And we're going to get Alexa time, and he's going to stack on the door as well, providing us aura with Bastion and Solace aura. And nice! He removed the acid just by standing near the Riddick. That is amazing. And then we'll get Weird Fish, and he's just going to hard reload. He's going to shift 1, and then go into Overwatch here. And Serve Cold is going to say, someone else, please watch out for me. I'm going to give it... Yeah, we'll give it to Alexa time. There it is. All right, where's the last pod? There's 3 left in there somewhere. All right, well, I suppose if anyone needs to get in, we could just do this. Wall Crasher. And let's go and get the VIP. Here we go. Hey, we came here to rescue you. We're here to rescue you. Okay. What do you need me to do? I don't know what that means. I swear, I can sense complications already, can't you? Let's just move out to the Hof with Jun Xiao. Engineer, you're going to be doing the baiting. That's right. You're going to be baiting this up. Alexa time, just get up to the receptionist desk. Weird Fish, could you please stand by the DNA strands? Riddick, could you please post up next to Jun Xiao? And then we'll have our floater inside, just hanging tight. And then let's move our Muton Harrier as far forward as possible. And let's just hold right here. Hang tight. Aha, found them. There they... Oh, that's lovely. We got Requiem. We got Requiem. There's that poor sentry. All right, got 2 left, 2 left. Our priest brought out the computer wipes to clean the mech. Very thoughtful, yes. He's super thoughtful. He used to work in IT before he became a priest. It's a typical pattern. Bulwark stance Muton Elu. Okay, well, I mean, I guess if we got to start with somebody, we do have... We've got Nova. We've got Nova. All right, let's... Okay, I'm going to move out this way with a Riddick. Oh, I forgot. Oh, boy. Okay, that's only ablative. That's only ablative. Notice our VIP wears red shirt and brown pants. Oh, how thoughtful of him. All right, this is the free action Nova, but I think we're going to trigger the Muton Elu, aren't we? Oh, boy. Tell you what, can we... Skull Mine? No, no, no. Hang on. Hang on. Weird Fish. He can Sanguine Lash 56. Is there anyone that can ruin their day without... Because he's going to get a Magna Supremacy. I haven't triggered that yet, I realize. Molybdenum, Acid Mortar Shell. We're not in a good place for that. Tell you what, I mean, I guess we can take the hit. Because we're not going to get Flawless no matter what, just because Weird Fish is on the mission. So let's just take the hit. Riddick can take it. Let's go ahead and Nova. That's a free action. Consecutive Nova will damage the mech archer. Blast nearby units. That's going to trigger the Magna Supremacy. So he's coming back. Okay, yep, not cool, not cool. And now we're going to try this Supernova, which is going to shut us down for a turn. Apparently it does immense damage. Is that right? Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I haven't done this before, so what's immense damage exactly? They got like 56 health and 20 health or something. Wow! That is immense. And then he shuts down for 2. Okay, that's actually huge. 12 and 17 just straight. That's nuts. I imagine the captive watching as you enter through the wall, leaving a hole, but refusing to leave until you hack the door. No, no, no. We're not going to hack anything. No hacking allowed. So we can't fly while we're inside the building. I guess that makes total sense for poor Surfy Fly. I didn't think about that. Let's see. We do have an action, so we're going to move up here. Oh, not cool. That's fine. That's fine. He's still fine. We're going to go ahead and we can stasis if we want. We can heal Corpore Sano. No, that's not it. We can Holy Warrior. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Hang tight. I was going to give command. Then I realized, well, actually, he's totally flanked. Let's go ahead and do the hammer shot. Yeah, send that. Nice. Wow, regen pheromone. There it is. Everybody's loving the healing right now. And then we can maybe punch. Yeah, let's punch the Exalted Custodian. He deserves it, honestly. Serve cold, smash. Come on. Yeah, screw that. Don't care if you hit me. Come on, serve. Get that Custodian. The only thing he's going to custode is his, I don't know. Oh, nice. Requiem Essence is his mouth when he figures out what to say after he's so stunned. Yeah, that's the only one. Okay, perfect. Well, let's get Weird Fish. We're just going to get close by. Trigger again. Gosh, this guy, he actually hit us. Not cool. But that's okay, because we're going to do Sanguine Lash. 86% to hit him. Nice. I guess his armor protects against psionic damage. That I did not anticipate. That's pretty interesting. All right, Jun Xiao. Well, apparently that guy can react to everybody. We could Skull Mine him. We could Soulfire him. We could terrorize him on 80%. Oh, that's pretty epic. Okay, I'm going to Corpore Sano. We're going to heal Weird Fish. I'm a little nervous about using our Muton Harrier because he does do small AoE, so he might hit our own bunnies. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to terrorize the Custodian. Probably should have started with that. Have this. 80%. Nice. All right, Molybdenum. Why don't you, just climb over the building. Climb over the building, and Jun, could you just, I don't know, get somewhere else? I don't like you standing. Oh, no! Okay, yep. I thought he was panicking, but I forgot that he can still do that. Okay, well, he's still alive. He's fine. We can still win this one, but my God, didn't have to be that way. Oh, please just stay panicked. Okay, yep, Jun. All right, good job. Wow, look at that. He started regenning because he got regen pheromone. That's nice. Now he's up to 3 instead of 2. Okay, get out of here. Glad we could confirm that works for you normal civies. That's excellent. And let's make this happen. We can give this guy a little bit more. We can just Weird Fish him. And we can keep Sanguine Lashing him. That's not horrible. 86. Hit that again. Come on, Weird Fish. Nice. All right, bunnies. Let's get out of here. Hi diddly D. A bunny's life for me. You passed out Trial by Fire. You're worthy to join the team. Yeah, that's his version of Trial by Fire. That's right. Congratulations. Yes. That's the worst kind of fire I've ever seen. All right, this is fine. All right, excellent. No longer shut down. Fantastic. Now we can all get out of here. All right, well, that was definitely exciting and very rapid. Très rapide. Let's keep it rolling. That was our only non-salvage mission today. So obviously this one's a little bit different, so that's why we didn't get everyone out safely. Okay, perfect. Evac, love it. High five, bunnies. Yeah, we survived. Oh, Alexa's time. Oh my God. So there were no codices for us to skulljack on this one, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get there one day. Maybe right before Waterworld. All right, 3 damaged, really 2 damaged if we don't count Weird Fish. I didn't see, but is Supernova usable on a dash? It is, and it is very powerful. So Supernova allowed us to move on the dash even though we stayed still. So it could do it on the yellow move, and it dealt 12 and 17 to people around him, 17 to the Custodian despite all the armor, and then 12 to the Muton Elu, the Requiem Muton. So really, really powerful stuff there. 12 days for Weird Fish, but he can deploy at any time, and the Riddick's out for 4 days. That's not too bad. We even have a promotion for Serve Cold, so he's going to be even more smashy. That's excellent. So Jun Xiao has now been added to the engineering team as soon as he comes out of the med bay. He's like, oh, I did not anticipate this. Well, that's fine. You know, you probably should have thought about that before you agreed to join when this guy asked you if you wanted to join the Bunny League. Can you imagine this guy busts into the cell? You don't even know Bunny League's coming. He's like, join us now. You're like, yes. Yes, I will. Don't worry about it. I totally will. Okay, good. Sucker Punch. We've got Impact Compensation and War Cry. Now, Sucker Punch is nice. We can stun a target. It's just as effective against robots as it is on organic targets. That sounds really, really nice. Can be used with a dash, which is even better. Now, Impact Compensation, on the other hand, could help with his durability issues, but I guess he's just got a lot of health. I guess it would be nice to stun, so sure, I will grab Sucker Punch. Anything to control the enemy a little bit more, right? You like that ability? Oh, for Sucker Punch? I was thinking about Impact Compensation because people tend to like to shoot at Serve Cold, but I guess Impact Compensation, as good as it is, only lasts for a certain amount of time, right? All right, so we've completed our first. We still have 4 more, believe it or not. And I don't want to do any HQ assaults right now, and I don't want to push anywhere else. I guess I will just try to... Should I just heal faster at this point? Maybe that's like the right thing to do. Just because we've got some serious bunnies that are just waiting to get into the fight, yeah? It's nice to have more crowd control. I think so. I think so. I was really, really weighing Impact Compensation. Battle Suit's nice. So this is a partial win in terms of moving us to another buildable unit. So that's going to be awesome. So anodized mobility chassis. We can't use a lot of these things because we don't have any mix to our name. And the Wraith can't really use these. We even get a war suit that we're probably not going to use, unfortunately. There's the Viper King Autopsy. The other thing, Advent Datapad, I guess if we want to boost even more. I suppose, let's just do the Viper King Autopsy. I don't know if Jane Kelly's going to use it, but she might, considering it comes with the ability to grapple places, so that's a plus. So there it is. That's all finished. My reaction would be yes. Whatever you say, don't eat me. Yeah. I like to keep a Xena medkit on my Berserker. He's a healer, tank, stunt, and damage to kill the Warlock with. Oh my god, yes. Crossout's pretty amazing. It really is. So take a look at this. We can actually move forward on Project Buildable Unit Defense Superior. Now that we've researched powered armor, we can apply that knowledge to mass-produced units. They will all gain impact fields. That's damage reduction. Additionally, all units other than drones and frostroids will gain damage control, and junk sparks and all mechs will gain the intimidate ability. Roll a will check on attackers in an attempt to panic them. Yes, I will do that. That sounds great. Now, granted, it's going to use up a lot of our resources, but I think it's going to be worth it. That's awesome. Hey, Anakitas, high five. You came right at the right time before our very first of our full salvage missions today, and now our buildable units become even stronger. There's only one more to build, and that's basically for melee, and I don't think we have too many melee units out there yet. Yeah. All right, let's push forward. Just keep healing. New target acquired. 3 days. Prevent a resistance data leak. Ooh, does that... Do we have a retaliation coming? I realize what strength are we at? Oh yeah, we're strength 4. Okay, let's... Yes, I am early today. That's right. I am early today. We're going to come in with just intel and start hiding. It's a little too late for that. I suppose if there's a retaliation, maybe we'll toss in... Let's toss in Let's toss in our Berserker. Yes, Serve Cold. You can be the guy that comes here. Load out. You got a Mind Shield, Hazmat Vest, Alloy Plating. Oh, you've got Titan Armor? Oh my god, why did I give you... You should have like a tactical vest. Here, have a tactical vest. There we go. Now you got even more armor. Excellent. So no wonder you weren't taking any sort of environmental damage yet. Did you do it to celebrate my yesterday? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm assuming that you're okay based off the fact that you're here, and I'm glad about that. But no, I am not trying to celebrate your car accident. I'm hoping it's not too bad. Give him a vest or something. Don't they build up strength to try and retake a liberated region? They do. Is there an adjacent liberated region? This one, nope. This one, nope. Because we're looking for strength 8. This is strength 6. We've got our liberated region here. I don't know about these two, and then I don't know about that one. So maybe they're building up strength, but we're kind of pushing it around right now. We could boost this if we wanted to. 22 hours. Let's just advance time. I guess we'll keep scanning out here, see if there's anything at all. I'll become, well, I guess there's that. Good on you for looking at the bright side of things, right? Ambush an Advent detachment, destroy a scouting party, 88% infiltrated, 19 to 21. I think I'm not feeling, well, let's see. Do we want to take 20 bodies? I guess since we have so much full salvage today, I'm going to play it a little safe, and I'm going to boost this one, and we're going to take 13 to 15 instead. There's still an enemy that we are unaware of, so enemy unknown still, but hopefully it's going to work in our favor. You know, not be Requiem, but maybe like if we can get ourselves an Advent mech wreck, or not a mech wreck, but an assault mech wreck, that's what we need in order to start building our brand new buildable unit, yeah? The other dude will have to buy a new... Oh boy. Yeah, that sucks. Not a good time. Car accidents are never fun for anybody, yeah? Assault mech wreck? Yes. Not recreation, but I suppose for us it will be, because it's going to be a lot of fun, I think, yeah? All right, cross your fingers. So here's our first full salvage. Oh, that's right, we're bringing the Snaky Snoo crew. Ambush an Advent detachment, neutralize all enemy targets. So this one, we've got Panzerbun and 5 Snaky Snoos. We've even got a Respect Master Sergeant, Dragon Repairman, or Nausea, and he's set up with ready for anything and rapid reaction. So that's going to be a really fun one to test out today. So full concealment. We've got our Winter Sentinel with Fear of the Chosen, but the Chosen have been defeated. We've got Persuaded Terror out here. We've got Dragon Repairman. We have Silent Bop or Viper Commando, and we've got Anti-Evil 2, our Frost Adder Supreme. And then last but not least, we got Panzerbun, and we are currently... Wow, the ambient noise is really loud. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like whatever powers that be, they don't like what's happening. It's like they decided this is the Salem Witch Trials, and they wanted to get all creepy on me or something. All right, Panzerbun. Tuck up, no contact. Winter Sentinel. Let's get up to the 4. We're going to get... let's see, Anti-Evil. Let's get Dragon Repairman up to the edge right here. We'll get Silent Bop to go wide. We'll get Persuaded Terror stacked. And Anti-Evil is going to be behind this generator on the left flank, yeah? Are you hiring bodybuilders? I mean, we're not really hiring too many more, but I suppose building bodybuilders, I suppose? Is that how that works, yeah? Wow, the environmental's really loud. I don't know what this is. All right, well, let's just, I guess, move in this direction, see what's up there. Can we get on the roof? Hold. Move again. Move again and hold. Just hang tight right there. Overwatch. Panzerbun can get up to the top. Winter Sentinel can as well. He's got parkour. Oh, what was that? Oh, there's a sectopod. They didn't see us. They didn't see us. So I don't remember. Did I put a skulljack on Panzerbun? He does not have a skulljack, so we can't do anything with a Frost Codex. That's fine. Let's get up here with Dragon Repairman. And he's going to hang tight. And then Persuaded Terror is, I suppose, just going to stack down below here on the high cover. Anti-Evil can stay mid. And Overwatch. And let us hold. All right. So we've got a Sectopod as our opening pod. God. This feels like underground levels from Wolfenstein when you're fighting the undead. Well, I hope we're not fighting the undead. We've kind of... You know, this is a place where we usually fight against the Lost, so there is that. No contact. Wow. Right. Panzerbun. Winter Sentinel. Persuaded Terror. Let's use Dedication just to extend our range so we can actually join the front line. The undead, hope you're not fighting them. Yes, I would imagine. We've got a tough bunch here. And then Anti-Evil can double time it and get all the way up top as well. Dragon Repairman, I suppose let's just stack up to full. And let's hold. Have you seen New Heroes of Mine? I have not. I have not. You know, to be fair, I don't typically play the HOM games. Wow. That's a good opening pod, don't you think, bunnies? That's a good opening pod. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, let's not aggro just yet. Dragon Repairman could get up. He could be safe. Let's just hang tight right there. Just Overwatch. Let's see if they spread out a little bit. I don't want to throw out an evac beacon either, because we'll be revealed in doing it. Oh, are they gonna... If they cross this line right here... Oh, they did. They did, but did they see us? Wow, they didn't see us. Oh my god, they didn't see us. They didn't see us. How's that possible? Well, I guess they're all grouping up now. Oh boy. We don't exactly have explosives experts and stuff like that. Wow, Dragon Repairman. Tell you what, let's go here. Let's go there. Doesn't that seem like a good idea? Frost bomb the sectopod. Yeah, it would. It would. But I want Dragon Repairman available. And I don't want him completely outflanked by a sectopod. So let's just hope they stay relatively still. Oh, he went in the garage. So he's below us. Is that right? Yeah, I don't want him to stand up. I really don't want him to stand up right now. Maybe he'll come back out, you know what I mean? Oh my god. We're taking close quarters to a whole new level here. Is he just gonna break the whole building and the whole building comes down? Just by patrolling? Order explosives on Amazon and choose the same day delivery. Yes, that's a great suggestion. All right, so that pod is cleared for the most part. I know they're below us though. Gosh darn it. I mean, now's the time to isolate. Is there anyone who can take a peek? Let's get our Viper Commando to just peek like this. Is he there? Yeah, he's there. He's right there. Okay, so the moment he stands up and reacts, we might all fall. I think that's what makes me nervous right now. Let's just hold. Hold. Please, please, just move a little farther away. There it is. Nice, nice. Yes. Like that. Perfect, perfect. Okay, well, bunnies, I think we should probably engage now. Yeah, let him be. Well, you know, that's us. Always letting it be. Man, I don't have good cover from this side, though. There's nothing to block us. I mean, there's never going to be a perfect time, is there? Someone's got to see it. We could head down and activate. We don't have SMEEP, so I can't really do the scanning protocol so we can know exactly where he is. And I guess we could double time it and hop off the edge. We could do that. All right, I'm going to hop off this way with Silent Pop. Yeah. There it is. Now we see him. Okay, can Dragon Repairman see? He can. That's good. We can also maim. Does that work? Does maim work on a sectopod? Stainless, protected against Requiem, corrosion, nightmare bomb, immune to fire, poison, and mental attack. I mean, it should work in theory, right? And then he's not going to just break everything. Do we want him to stay there, I guess, is the question. We can get good shred here with our Viper Commando. Panzerbun can move on down into half. And we just have an entire pod at our back, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. Winter Sentinel can Rebel Yell, but then can he toss a Frost Bomb as well? Not from this exact position, so Rebel Yell might not be a thing. And then Persuaded Terror can probably do the Detonation Beam. And then we've got Anti-Evil, who could probably harass the Frost Codex Elite, but the Sectopod's #1, yeah. Okay, well, let's... The problem is, if I do maim, we will not get ready for anything. So, if I shoot him normally, we will get ready for anything. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just... I don't have any explosives, right? I don't. I could get some for crits, but then that's going to end our turn. Energy shield, I want that as well. So I think I'm just going to open with Rupture and we'll see what happens. Be quiet so you're not discovered. Yeah. All right, send it. Going loud. Very, very nice. Social Dynamo. Oh, nice. Chasing fire. Excellent. Nice. Free damage. There's got 3 armor on that Sectopod. Here's this little tiny scamper, if you know what I mean. He's scampering. He's scampering. Okay, just stay right there. Oh, please don't break the whole roof. Okay, well, now maybe we're in range, right? If we toss a Frost Bomb down, can we hit him? Nope, not quite. All right, hang tight. Well, let's see. We could hop off the edge and then blast him one. Let's do it. We'll get Persuaded Terror out here. And we could send that hang tight. What about our Viper Commando? 100. Let's go. Keep shredding that armor. Nice. So that's 2 actions. We got 1 more action, but we're going to do Lightning Hands as a freebie. Ding that. And can we land a hit here with Dragon Repairman? Yes, we can. Ready for anything. Good hit. Beautiful. And now he's got his Long Watch engaged. And Silent Bop can send 1 more with the pistol. Send it. Excellent. Yesterday you had the problem that a bunny with suppression didn't have enough shots. I don't know. I'm thinking we might have, because I put Kojo Bear into another full salvage mission just a moment ago near the beginning of the stream, and I gave him an expanded magazine specifically with that in mind. So I don't know if that's going to work, but I hope it is. So that's why I did that. Yeah, good question. Let's get... Can we stun the Frost Codex Elite? So if I do Raging Serpent, just like smack that guy in the face like this. Because I don't want him going all over the place, you know? Nice. Stun for basically 1 of his action points, I believe. And for your peace of mind, you don't have to solve it now. Yes. All right, double time it. This is going to be 1, then 2, and then potentially engage. Let's get all the way on the opposite side with Anti-Evil. And we can't really bind him, so... Do we have anyone else who can shoot? We got Shield Bearer, and then we got Persuaded Terror. Let's deal with this first. So hit the Sectopod. Nice. All armor removed. Good crit. And this leaves him with 3 health. 3 health. Okay, well, let's take a look first. Let's go ahead and take a shot on the Codex. Nice. Extra stun. So I think we're okay. We could do decisive action. Do we need it? We could give command. This is a 100% shot. Let's just... The problem is I'm on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and advance energy shield. We'll apply ablative to the bunnies. That does not end the turn. And then we're going to engage and send it. Because he might get shot in the back when the pod hears what's happening. So there we go. Clear on the Sectopod. And that is a turn. So they probably heard stuff. And we're not in cover. Nice! Excellent. That's excellent. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Well, let's vacate a little bit. Let's take Sai, grab the loot. Nab this from the Sectopod. Double Illyrium Core Elite Hair Trigger. That's awesome. Sectopod salvage. That's right. We got Sectopod salvage. We got Persuaded Terror. Let's just get behind high cover here. And that's 44. We're just going to go into Overwatch because I bet other pods heard. Anti-Evil. Let's get reloaded. Send a shot into the Frost Codex and clear this. And then that pod is down. Then we've got 12 left. Good clear. Beautiful. High five. Fantastic. All right, Dragon Repairman. We've got Nimble Hands now. Just going to go into Long Watch if they come closer. Silent Bop is going to get... Do I want to be on full? Sure, be on full. We'll reload and go into Overwatch. We've got Panzerbun. We're just going to shift, I guess, over to the Hoff. And then Overwatch. Winter Sentinel. Let's grab a loot. And I think that's a turn. Very nice. So 2 active turns. We down that guy. I realize I haven't tossed out the evac beacon yet, so I definitely want to do that. So let's make sure we do that at the end of at the beginning of the next turn here. So we probably wanted a little bit closer. This is more of a precaution, so we're just going to toss it right here where we've got a little bit of cover.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed.
Okay, so let's see what we got. Stay still, reload. So completely top off. Reload here. Reload even for Dragon Repairman. And then just Overwatch. Hold. Anti-Evil, I suppose. Let's, yeah, just Overwatch. And then for Sai, we are going to move up. And we're going to get behind cover here instead. There we go. Wonderful. So nice little shift there. I'd imagine we're about to see someone pretty soon. I can't believe they didn't hear that explosion. Or they've got really messed up, I guess, directional hearing, right? All right, let's go in and take a peek. Silent Bob. Get behind high cover. Nothing. Overwatch. We'll get Panzerbun up to high cover. Let's get Dragon Repairman into a better forward position. We got our Winter Sentinel right on mid. We got Persuaded Terror right on the left. And then we'll get Anti-Evil 2 right to high. And hang tight. So all the excess energy shielding is gone. And now we find them. Okay, here they come. Pistol shot. Oh, wow, that is quite a pod. That's a pod of 8. We've got our trooper pod. That is a lot. I wish I had Dragon Repairman on Overwatch right now, but hey, that's okay. He's got ready for anything on the next time, right? Elite Lancer. We don't have any real explosives on this, but it's a Snaky Snoo squad. They can do quite a lot. Oh, wow, they're really nicely spread. Elite Priest back there. Ooh, we got all the pods. I think we just got everything. Yeah, we just got 12 at the same time, because that's another 4 on top of the 8. So we just have the entire map. At least we can be as aggressive as we want. We don't have to worry about it. That's a lot of trooper corpses. Bio trooper sentry. Okay, well, you know, now's the time to rebel yell. There we go, rebel yell, guys. Super yelling. Love that. We saved the decisive action. That's wonderful. We can get a good shot on the sentry. We can get a good shot on the bio trooper. We can get a good shot on the heavy mech. 98 on the Lancer. I don't like the Lancer. And then we got the Gunner back there. Gunner's pretty nasty as well. I guess since he's already hurt, maybe we can finish him. So send it. The reason why they didn't listen before. Yeah. Nice. Good damage. And the Gunner is down. Beautiful. We got ready for anything. Rapid reaction. He's fully topped off, except for that singleton. We've got the detonation shot. Let's go ahead and hit that heavy mech. 100% with Silent Bob. They retaliate. They hit us. Nice. Chasing fire. And we dump out. Man, that was great. So chasing fire coupled with a detonation pistol hit this. The sentry was able to retaliate, hit our ablative. 85 on the sentry, but he's just going to hit us again. And then we've got Crushing Bolt. We've got the Frost Bomb. We could hit the Elite Lancer if we want. We've also got the Magnetic Grenade, which can't go as far. And then we got Persuaded Terror. He's got Detonation Beam. Yes, hit that sentry. Ding. Yeah, he's bleeding and he's got 1 health and no armor and he's standing out in the open. That's totally fine. Then we got the Neurotoxic shot on the Elite Lancer, Elite Officer. I'd like to try to land it on the Officer, poison him or something. Make it more difficult. Nice! Poison, Disorient, Bleed, and Irradiate it all in one. That is amazing. Okay, we got Silent Bob. We've got Panzerbun. Panzerbun can refresh anyone's turn. We can also Shred, Cover, Crushing Bolt. I mean, if he's going to shoot at anybody, I guess he can shoot at our Winter Sentinel. That's fine. If we want to remove his cover. Advent Vanguard. Let's hit the sentry with a Crushing Bolt. Remove his cover. He's going to fire back. He misses. And send the Bolt Caster. Nice. Now he doesn't have cover, and he's all out of Sentinel Overwatch shots. Hey, Dad, it's high five. Yeah, we're still alive. We're still alive. It's good stuff so far. We can rush and bind, get the Elite Lancer. I mean, that's pretty excellent. We can also get the Vanguard with lightning reflexes. The sentry's pretty much dead. Let's hold Viper Commando. Well, let's send a freebie here. Yeah, so far so good. We even have a Sectopod wreck. This is our first of like 3 full salvage missions. So, all right, let's push it on up. And we can send Pistol Shot here to the Elite Priest. We can send to the Elite Purifier. If we do Face Off, is this the last of his? Okay, so let's go with. Let's get rid of some of that armor. And Rupture. And then we're going to follow up with Face Off. Send it. Ding out. Good hit on the Purifier. Good hit on the Officer. Miss on the Vanguard. Very nice. And nice thing is, now Panzerbun can say, you know what? I think you haven't had enough fun. Do it again. This is the most decisive action I've seen in a very long time. Why don't you do it again? 91. That guy still has some armor, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and try to hit that Vanguard. Solid with Rupture. And we've got a nice hit on the Priest. Ding out, beautiful. Priest is going into sustain, I believe. Is that right? Oh, he's not in sustain yet, which... That's okay. That's fine. Let's see. We can give command. We can area suppress. We can taunt. Shot will end the turn. Let's... Okay, hang tight for a second. I do kind of feel like I want to lock up the Lancer. I'm going to go into Slither. We're going to get more mobility, but more importantly, the extra 20 defense. And then we're just going to lock out the Lancer here. So lock him up. So we're dealing with basically 7 active on the field, right? So we got the Sentry, he's bleeding, he's going to die. The Elite Officer is impeded with poison and he's bleeding, etc., etc. The Elite Priest has 1 health left. I'd like to finish him off. Got the Elite Biotrooper Vanguard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 2 more that I don't remember where they are. So that does make me a little nervous. So let's shift up. We're going to stay spread out with our Shield Bearer. And we're going to come in with the Area Suppress. Do I care about the Officer as much? No. Do I care about that guy? No. Do I care about the Elite Lancer? No. He's suppressed. Let's go ahead and area suppress the Vanguard. All right, bunnies, incoming. Incoming. So that's a clear on the Sentry. The Officer's still poisoned. He's irradiated. He's got reduced aim, reduced mobility. He's suffering from the poison, so his accuracy's even lower. He goes into Overwatch. There's the Grenadier. Taking a shot at Silent Bop and misses. And I'm guessing that's a Shield Bearer out there. Is that right? Yeah, it seems like it. Way on the far edge. Priest gets up. I mean, he's probably going to do like stasis, something like that, which is pretty nasty. Yeah. Stasis to Silent Bop. He knows how powerful Silent Bop is. At least Silent Bop's going to be a little safer right now, right? He's in the thick of everything, but he's not going to stop the area suppress. Vanguard's not going to shoot as accurately. That's excellent. And then we've got the Elite Biotrooper. Shot the Dragon Repairman. But notice they didn't move, so Dragon Repairman hasn't gone and done Overwatch. Oh, nice! Chasing fire from the tick. I love that a reinitiated bind will actually trigger chasing fire, which is hilarious to me. That is awesome. Okay, well, tell you what. Let's go in and do Nimble Hands with a respec Dragon Repairman. He's got ready for anything, and we'll just land it on the Biotrooper, maybe turn him into a Bio Faceless. Hey, Frake, high five. Good to see ya. Happy Tuesday. We're starting on our first of our full salvage missions here. And let's see, we got our Winter Sentinel. He can definitely bind some people. I'd like to get rid of that Priest, but I realize the Priest is up there and we just don't see it yet, right? So Anti-Evil has lightning reflexes. We could rush and bind the Elite Officer. We could go for the Vanguard and we don't have to worry about it. I guess we could lock him up. Let's hold. And then we've got... Is that it? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, fair enough. Well, if I reload, we could head up this way. Persuaded Terror is going to trigger, but he doesn't have lightning reflexes, so... Is he that much of an issue? I don't think so. I don't think he is. What I can do, let's just move to trigger some Overwatch. So I'm going to move out this way, just like this. So we're just going to trigger Overwatch with a free double time movement here. We'll also be able to see the Shield Bearer, so we know it's out there. So we can see the 2 of them. We can't see the Priest, right? Yeah, we can't see the Priest. Now, we can still move significantly far. We can get out there and bull rush and stun the Vanguard. And then in theory, maybe Persuaded Terror can take care of the Priest, right? We just need sight on him. Or we clean up here. This guy's got bleed, he's got poison. He might... Well, he's got all of the shielding, so he won't die. He won't die. We get a shot on, he will die. We can bind up the Shield Bearer, and there's that. And do we have an action on the right side? Tell you what, let's go ahead and Titanic Rush and bind the Vanguard. We're going to have to avoid his CCS, but I think it's going to be fine. And then we'll simultaneously spot that Priest, right? And the Grenadier. Oh, I forgot about him. There we go. So he's locked down. Persuaded Terror. 64 on the Elite Officer. We got a shot on the Vanguard. We're going to have to relocate. The Priest is way up there. Can he see the Priest? On full, he can. He can. All right, let's move over. And we're just trying to land this one. 85. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go and fade. And that's going to allow us to come out of concealment and trigger ambush and rattle. So the ambush is going to allow us to go into Overwatch, and rattle could potentially panic humanoids. So we'll send this, try to finish off the priest. That is a good clear, I think. No, is he in sustain? He's in sustain. He's in sustain. Now he's got panic on the Grenadier. Nice. So we got a control on the Grenadier. We got a control on the Vanguard. We've got Overwatch on the Biotrooper. The officer is in a bad way. So tell you what, let's go ahead and sit right. Oh, I guess we could sit on the priest. And then we got Panzerbun. Okay, Panzerbun. I could area suppress out this way. And we could area suppress out that way. Well, I mean, they're not. Let's sit on the shield bearer. We'll lock him out. So sneaky. Yeah, that's right. I left my coffee at home today, so now it's cold. Perfect for ice. Nice. That's the way. Always think on the bright side. That's awesome. So that guy's panic. That guy's locked down. That guy is going to survive. Probably shoot at anti-evil. We can always suppress him. And I'm not too worried about the Biotrooper. And that's 6 total, right? 1, 2, 3. We don't have anyone watching over the priest. Not entirely true. Okay, tell you what. I'm just going to take a shot. We're just going to suppress the officer. All right, bunnies. Incoming. Incoming. Let's see what they got. A Leggett. Oh. Well, you weren't missing too much last time. We didn't do too much to him. It was very dangerous, Drake. All right, there's a good lock. Stasis ended. Priest is up. Shot to Sai hits only ablative. And we've got our evac. Is that it? Is that it? Nice! So far, we haven't taken any damage, I don't think. Is that right? Wow. Impressive. The sneaky snooze are making it happen. Just quick double check. Yeah, full health. Full health. Full health. Full health. Full health. And full health. Oh my god. Hey, Bunny Hedger. High five. Happy Tuesday. Okay, well, let's see. We got a shot on. Yeah, nail that priest. He no longer has sustain. Ding. There it is. Wonderful. The Grenadier is a bit of an issue, so let's take care of him. I think the Grenadier, if we hit the Grenadier, if we get so lucky, it's going to allow us to actually incinerate him. So if we can land this, that'll be awesome. Nice. Oh, look at that. Ain't that pretty? Yeah. Excellent. Howdy, Sneak Snooze and Bunnies. Hey, Evil Bill. High five. Very nice to see you. All right, tell you what. This is what we're going to do. We are going to get Sai, and he's just going to sit. Well, actually, do we want to? I guess we can get reloaded. We can also Frostbomb. Let's just get over to the edge. I think I'm just going to freeze that guy. Superiors. Oh, my God. We got a +4 mobility PCS here. And a low quality aim one for like +4, maybe +5. Man, this is awesome. Wow, this is so far this is a great mission. All right, here, Frostbomb that guy. Just let him sit in it. There we go. I mean, he can still take damage, which is excellent. And then, of course, we got these guys, right? Yeah, here we go. Release the bind. That's right. Release the bind. Excellent, excellent. Just kidding. All right, there it is. Enemy down. Oh, look, he lost all his ablative armor. Isn't that horrible? Isn't that horrible? I honestly think he probably should have held on to that a little bit longer, don't you think? Excellent. Time to zoom. Yeah, gets to zooming. All right, shot on 7%. Tell you what, can we re-poison, like spit all over that guy? Here, have a little bit of this. Ding, ding. There it is. More poison. Silent Bop, he has some actions. Here, we'll get on a little bit closer. And we'll try to nail him with the pistol. 18%. Man, that's horrible. Let's get reloaded instead. That seems better. And then we're going to go ahead and shift on over with Panzerbun. The shot on is not the best. So can we give a command to anybody? Silent Bop. Let's give it a Silent Bop. And he's going to try to land ye old rifle. Oh, nope. Overwatch. All right, incoming. Oh, he's dead. If I were a snake, I'd spend hours just binding and unbinding people. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's honestly a great pastime of all of us. All right, so there's only one left. Excellent. Let's grab the loot. Nab that one. Wow. Powered bayonet, smart macrophage, mastercrafted advent weapon crate. I got my flu shot. Now my arm feels like, oh man. Well, I hope it is a net benefit for you instead. And good for you, Det, for taking care of yourself, yeah? All right, we're just going to reload, hang tight, and then silent bot, I suppose. Can we just move, like, here? Oh, that's the wrong place. Okay, that's not it. I'm moving too quickly here. All right, let's just bind this guy instead. All right, end the mission. What does PCS mean? If the game told me the first time I played it, I forgot. I don't know. I don't know the official thing. I think of it like personal combat system or something like that. I think it's like a, I think of it like a chip that you insert into that bunny and then they get more extravagant capabilities, yeah? I hope. Yeah, me too. High five, yeah. Personal combat sim? Maybe. I mean, that works. Any and all of the above, personally. I think we got a flawless full salvage. That's amazing. And we weren't rough with any of the bodies at all. Take a look at this. Double promotion. We've got a Master Sergeant Persuaded Terror. And now we've got a Gunnery Sergeant Anti-Evil 2. Absolutely phenomenal result. 3 Illyrium Core, Elite Hair Trigger, plus 4 Mobility PCS right here. We've got a Codex Brain. We've got 11 Alien Alloy, 10 Illyrium Crystal, 51 Supply, 27 Crystallized Melt, a Sectopod Wreck, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Very, very nice result there. Excellent. All right, so last time we were able to disassemble the Sectopod Wreck. We've got bond level reached for Winter Sentinel and the Priest. That's 3 days. Sure, improve that bond. Go for it, guys. There we go, yeah? Hey, Matt, good to see you. High five. So far, so good. We've been through 2 missions, and the second one was a flawless full salvage. We got more full salvage coming along the way right now, yeah? Hopefully you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. All right, here we go. So we're getting 2 promotions here. Master Sergeant Persuaded Terror. Rapid Reaction. I love this. We got Pinpoint. Consume all available action points to take a special shot, gaining additional aim, critical chance, and critical damage for each standard and non-movement action consumed. Or Cold-Blooded. Once per turn, gain an additional action after taking a standard shot and an enemy suffering from bleeding, poison, burning, or acid burn. I mean, enemies suffer from this quite a lot. But I do like rapid reaction, and I think he's got the aim to take advantage of it, so let's make that happen. That means he's going to be able to dish out all the irradiated joy and potentially melt everyone. It's going to be awesome. As far as Implacable, Quick Feet, Butcher, I mean, Butcher would be nice, but that's way up there. I don't think we're going to get that. Stop and Nothing. Whenever you enter Overwatch or use Suppression, you gain 20 defense until the start of your next turn. I mean, that's pretty epic as well. That works kind of nicely there because it's going to be in Overwatch quite a lot. In Priority Target, you get 10 aim and 10 crit chance on ranged attacks against the closest visible enemy. I mean, I dig that. It only works for 1 enemy, but I suppose this is tangible, whereas this is a little bit farther off. I think I'll get this. I'll get this because it's possible that he kills and then there's another one close by. It'll just help him to connect. And if we can connect, that means we spawn another Overwatch shot, right? So Rapid Reaction, when in Overwatch, each shot that you hit, so you gotta hit, will grant another reaction fire shot up to a maximum of 3. So he gets his first one, then he gets 3 more, he gets up to 4, right? So we're gonna go ahead and do Priority Target just to help hitting things. And now Persuaded Terror is our next Master Sergeant on the list. We got a Gunnery Sergeant with Anti-Evil 2. So he's been binding up everybody. He's got Lightning Reflexes, Frostbane. Your Viper CAW attacks gain +10 critical chance and +1 armor piercing, and additional +5 critical chance and +1 armor piercing per chill tier on the target. Oh, wow. Now, I feel like that's really cool, but we don't have a super focus on chill. So I don't think that's going to trigger as much as I would want. We've got Dervish. Once per turn, killing an enemy reduces all ability cooldowns by 1 turn. I don't find that I'm suffering on wanting to use something when it's on cooldown. So I think I'm going to go with Crusader's Rage. That's going to keep us in the fight more often and increase our damage output as we get more injured and as we bind a ton of people and get into dangerous places. This could only help us out. Reduce wound recovery time for the soldier by 6 health and gain 25% damage boost for every 25% HP, missing up to 50. So very, very nice. We'll nab that, and that's looking pretty solid. So very, very nice upgrades there. I dig it. I think the one thing, we do have that +4 mobility. I don't know what to put it on. I suppose a flanker of some kind. Sai currently has, I think, yeah, superior defense. Kit Pup Kit Pup would be insane with the mobility. It would be really funny if we put it on Serve Cold. Don't you think? Wouldn't that be funny? I might hold on to it for now. I'm not too sure. We could give Frost Purifier Radius +3. That's really great. Our Andromedan, if he wants to get out there and just get forward and punch people, he does have that free mobility point. Yeah. Our Molybdenum Carbine Surfy Fly, but he already has a +3. And our our Frost Lancer. So for those that are unaware, our Frost Lancer has been upgraded because of the Tech Sergeant that we got last time. We could give him +4 mobility and make him even more susceptible to getting into trouble. There is that as a possibility. We could do that. He'll get 19 mobility. And that scares me, but it's also probably the best. So there we go. Okay. All right. That's terrifying. It's fine, though. We can do this. All right, let's get into the next one. We're making good time right now. All right, New Indonesia. We've got a new target to capture. Capture target. 10 to 12. Investigate Advent troop movements. I guess we can wait even longer if we want to bring that down. Why not? Let's just keep over-infiltrating that. Right now we have a stat boost, so that means our Archon. So Tiny Gaming now has 12 extra dodge because he's going to be consistently exposed as he burns the whole world, right? Now, as far as anything else to follow up, I guess Intel Corpses. Corpses worked out very nicely for us, so that's kind of nice. We could definitely take advantage of that. And I suppose we can get Pheronanthus. Then we got 65% remaining. We've got Anti-Evil 27% remaining, and then we can nab ourselves, let's say, Svenskippy 1%. Nope. Actually, no, 1%'s fine. 1%'s fine. Yeah, we can do that. Or we can get in with Molybdenum. We can get in with Panzerbun. Panzerbun makes it 0. Perfect. Confirm. There it is. I need a stat boost. Need to boost grenade pocket count. Early streamer gets a salvage. Yeah, I suppose so. All right, we're trying to get more corpses out here as if we don't have enough right now. And let us go. So we've got over infiltration. We went from 10 to 12 down to 10 to 12. It's still 10 to 12. Let's just let that sit. Corrosive rounds are complete. That's awesome. So this deals an extra damage, shreds 1 armor, and applies acid burn instead of just piercing 2 or shredding 2, right? So very, very nice, especially for a Wraith Commando. I don't think we've got 10 Illyrium Crystal. Is there anything else that we want to build right now? Oh, heck yes, Thrake. Good luck. High five. I hear that's a good one. I haven't gotten very far in it, so feel free to share your adventures if you like, yeah? Custodian AP Destroyer Cannon, Custodian Master Corpse. Reverse engineered from the Custodian's arm-mounted cannon, this heavy weapon fires a piercing explosive shell at point-blank range, can be used twice per mission. Compelling, and would be interesting to stick on stuff like our Assault Trooper, who does have a heavy weapon slot, but... And then this one allows us to bypass 5 armor entirely using the Custodian Master Corpse. I'm not too sure which I prefer. Maybe this is more useful to us for someone who just wants to deal damage straight to an enemy without worrying about shredding it. But we're so focused on shredding right now, maybe we'll just hang tight. I'm not too sure what to do with it. So let's just hang on to our goods. So now 150%. And now it goes down to 7 and 9. Let's do it. Here we go. So this is to reveal Advent troop movements. I assume that is going to lead to another mission. We've got a point of interest. We've got some intel out there, which is going to help us to boost even further. So I think this one is to actually capture a target. So this is one of those where we've got to either, I think, assassinate or capture. In this case, capture, right? All right, so cross your fingers. I don't remember who our teams are. I believe we've got some pretty decent teams. I believe we don't have any ones that are just like all newbies or anything like that, because we could run into almost anything. So right now we got 9 on the field. We've got to capture a target. We got to get out. And then after that, I think we've got our full salvage standard. And then we've got our Requiem UFO mission that I can probably boost. We've got 8 bunnies on that one. Ah, yes. Okay, so I brought Antonides, our faceless. I brought Grandpapa Debts on this one, so that he can shoot through walls. I think, does one of us have a Skulljack? I keep looking for that, right? Is this one of those missions? We've got a medkit on Antonides. We've got Grandpapa Debts with his explosive shot and the railgun. We've got Jane Kelly. She does not have the Skulljack. We've got Mac, our bio assault trooper. He's got an upgraded sword, I believe, and then Jobin has an upgraded gun. Well, let's go ahead and create a laser grenade for Jobin with Master Engineer. We're going to go ahead and just double check where we are. Kind of nice that our fixed evac is right there. And then we got to head all the way out here and recover. So to the left is quite a significant jog. To the right is less of a jog. So let's head out this way. And then we'll cross over, breach, grab the target, and then evac all the way out here. We've got 9 turns? 9 turns to go there, grab the target, and come back here. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's a little aggressive even for me. Holy moly, I had no idea. 9 turns. And that's forced retreat. That's not even... We better run. That's not even like a... whatchamacallit? Reinforcements. This is... Whoever's left behind after 9 turns is going to get captured and held against their will. Mass body pull. The bad guys are in trouble. Well, okay. I guess... All right, I don't know about this, bunnies. This feels aggressive even for me. Let's go double time. We're just going to book it with Antonides, straight line right at the target, because I don't even know if we're going to... Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. All right, moving, Antonides. And then we'll just hop right up, which is kind of one of the nice things about him. And he's going to stand out kind of in the open. I shouldn't do this, to watch me do it. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, little flash on the left there. Grandpapa Dads can shift and shoot. Let's just hold for a second. Jane Kelly. Anyone have any good mobility? Yeah, Mac for sure. All right, shift, and then we'll get to the edge of the truck here. Yeah, right. Actually, edge of the pillar. There's an enemy there. Oh, a hunter drone. Okay, Dads, you can take care of a drone. I believe in you. Oh, we've got Templar Latham as well, our Pathfinder. That's right. Okay, excellent. Let's start by taking out that drone. We are definitely going loud as soon as possible. That's Hoff. He'll have to use Eagle Eye to extend his range, I think. So here we go. Eagle Eye. Shot on, send it. Going loud. All right, that's a clear. High five. Man, that drone didn't know what hit him. Now there's 9 left. 9 left. Jane Kelly and Antonides are still concealed, and so is Templar Latham. So full speed Jane Kelly. Templar Latham can get to the front as well, right next to Jane Kelly. That's a full dash. And then Jobin is going to full dash into cover and hang tight. Man, everyone's going to somehow dash as far as they can every single turn. We need to make it in like 3 more turns, get the guy out, and then mad dash back to make it.
Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Yeah, I get you. I got that one, Central. Believe me, I got that one. No contacts. And just book it. Just book it. No sight? Oh, there we go. On the roof. On the roof. Sight on the roof. Unfortunately, Grandpapa Ditch is not the type where he can just see the enemy with squad sight, so he has to see it himself. Let's... I guess it's probably... Yeah, we're just going to book it as far as we can. Yeah, I put my Spotify on Blazing Iron Maiden. Run to the hills, run for your life. Oh, Hunter Drone. Wow. All right, fair enough. Jane Kelly is just... Oh, no. Here, head on up first, then go across. There we go. Like that. Perfect. We're going to get our Mac, our Bio Assault Trooper, and he's going to dash as far as he possibly can, and he's not slow. And then we got Jobin. Let's go ahead and make that magnetic grenade. There it is. And we're going to head on up and about. That's half right there, yeah? Templar Latham is just going to hard book it right, I suppose there. Perfect. Oh my god. So that's round 2 of 9. If we hit round 5 and we don't have the target, I think we need to head back. Like, I legit think we need to head back, and I don't see any shame in that. I suppose what we could do, we do have intervention actually, so we have another thing we can stretch. We had 9 turns at the beginning till forced retreat. We can actually use 10 intel, which we definitely should, and gain 2 turns on the current mission timer. The number of charges depending on the officer's rank. Jane is pretty high ranked, so I think she's going to be able to extend that. to a workable amount. So I forgot about that. That's going to be, I think, completely needed and completely necessary. All right, let's get Antonides. Can we reach with recon from here? Not quite. So let's hop down. So that's 3 plus 1, that's 4. There's 5 unidentified. He does have Ghost Walker. We see the target inside that we need to get. And we can also recon potentially on the roof, but we can't see right now. I guess let's... Can I... No, he's standing right there. I was going to say, can I just hop up here with Ghost Walker? We've got a reduced detection radius, but that seems smart. We just need to hard move. Okay, well, Jane. Blue movement, she can probably see. All right, so she's got the sight that we need. If we were to get up, we will be detected. If we use Ghost Walker, are we going to be detected? Yes. Yes, we are. We could get way out here, but then they'll see us after. So let's just tuck into the corner with Antonides. I like how Jane's having a watch out for Antonides. It's a good thing we've got multiple Phantom-capable soldiers here. And we got Grandpapa Deaths. Okay, so this is a little more doable just because of Jane's capabilities. It seems like we will be detected here. They'll see us because we are not... They don't have Phantom. Templar Latham does. So let's just bump it on up as far as we can. Deaths can see here. All right, shift up for Deaths. He can actually see someone. The good news is... Oh, there's an enemy down there as well. So there's probably another pod there. Oh, contact. Oh, gosh darn it. Is it a live mission? It is not. It is not. And welcome, Azekis. Good news is we don't have to worry about the corpses, right? Don't have to worry about the corpses. Okay, well, if we dash, unfortunately, we just can't make it far enough. Jane can give the command. Bio Assault Trooper, we can get the stun. Stun the Pathfinder, stun the Purifier. Let's stun the Pathfinder. We've got Whirlwind with Mac. Ding him. Nice. Beautiful. Hold. So we know there's a drone up above, right? Can we give a command... Can we give a command to Mac? I could give a command to Deaths, actually. Can we give a command to Deaths? Command back to Deaths. Deaths is going to fade. And engage, not up there, but right here. Send it. On the Purifier. Alright, good damage. And we've got Whirlwind still, and then we got Jobin. Okay, Jobin can move, toss a nade, but that'll end his turn. We could always Plasma Blaster. Yeah, let's do this. Plasma Blaster on the Elite Purifier. Nice. Oh, he's not dead yet. He's not dead. He's not dead. They are out in the open, and then we got a shot. 64, 49. 49, huh? Laser grenade. Is that going to reach? Yeah, that's going to reach. Bunnies, that's going to reach. All right, nice. Go, Jobin. I don't like being behind all the fire, but it's worth it. Excellent. Good clear. High five. And let's back off the line. Back off the line. Just get right there on full. Okay, excellent. Shouldn't that make the loot pole easier to hack? Oh, they found us. They found us. Wow, double priest. Maybe. A broken loot pole might be harder to hack. Who knows? I don't think they've seen Antonides yet. He's got Ghost Walker on right now. Oh, boy. They just hit Deaths to his ablative. We've got that drone up above. Exalted Pathfinder is going to come out of that stun. He is ruptured, but there's not much health there. All right, so right now we've got 5 active out of 8. Let's... we could get active here. We could recon instead. Deaths can send an explosive shot, but we've got bunnies out there. We hit this, we can destroy the tree and destroy the potential cover on the armored trooper. Let's send a standard shot first with advanced traverse fire. So we'll hit the armored trooper. Ping him. Nice. Good rupture. And then we'll send the explosive shot. Oh no, we're out of ammo. Gosh darn it. I should give Deaths an autoloader, but I keep wanting to give him the superior heavy barrel for more damage. I guess we've got commands. We have Templar Latham. We got Mac. Okay, hang tight for a second. Let's get up to Hoff with Jobin. He has the assault shot. He should be able to finish the Pathfinder before he gets back up. So let's go with assault shot. Send it. 85. Nice. Good clear. High five. We've got 27 on the hunter drone. We have the magnetic grenade. And surprisingly, it goes very far. Very, very nice. But if anything, we're going to bring the floor right out from underneath Jane Kelly, yeah? Let's grab shot on 27, 0%, because we're just too far. All right, just book it up to full. I think if we were to do anything, I'd remove your elite laser sight deaths, because you have a lot of crit elsewhere, right? So that might be helpful instead, you know? All right, deaths is going to have to reload, unfortunately, so get reloaded deaths. Jane could give the command back. There it is. And that's going to allow deaths. So that's the last command, so that we can land this one. Send it right on the Frost Priest Elite and hopefully destroy the cover on the Armored Trooper. All right, decent hit, but it did not destroy the cover. Let's see, we can shot 85, hold Pathfinder. Well, we do have hit and run. We will reveal ourselves. And we got Jane and we got Antonides. Okay, so it's not over. It's not over. Antonides is trying not to reveal himself, but he's got a pretty wide arc, right? Very, very wide arc. So if we get Antonides, let's say, here, he is revealed. They saw him, but he does have this sighting claws. Nice! High five. All right, that's 2 enemies down. That's 2 enemies down. That's excellent. We got to get into target reach somehow. Well, I totally forgot about Jane Kelly's ability, right? All right, tell you what. We're going to go ahead and do Advanced Smart Scan. That's going to increase our flanking aim and crit. Increase our sight radius, etc., etc. We're going to get behind high cover here. Still not spotted. And then we're going to dump it right on that guy. Elite Priest. Oh my god! Oh my god! Nice! Good job. Good job. And it's hit and run. Okay. Let's see. Mac. Yeah, that ain't bad. Just, I guess, Overwatch. Hopefully he tries to move. Yeah. Wow. Templar dumpster fired that guy. Super dumpster fire. I'm all about it. And let's just book it with Mac. Full speed. All right, I think that's it. Oh, is that faceless? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. That's fine. That's fine. All right, I guess Antonides and this faceless can have a swipe off. All right, so I hope the priest runs first because he's flanked. Please run. Don't just stay there. Just run first. There it is. Nice. High five. Dump the priest. All right, here comes the drone. We move significantly, so maybe it has to move twice. Oh, he's going after Mac. Nice. Good job, Mac. If anyone's going to dodge that, it's Mac. Awesome. Awesome. Watch this. I could do with some yogurt. So much Go-Gurt out here. That's what it is. Bunny League Go-Gurt. Okay, we need to get in here, get that body. Actually, I'm going to hold on to the intel if we don't need to bust it. Let's see. We can do the free Titan Strike, which is pretty epic. But Mac's right there. So let's go ahead and Knife Fighter the Faceless. Ding, ding. Nice! You called? God. Man, that's pretty epic. 85. Send it, Mac. Beautiful damage there. Go, Yogurt. Yogurt. All right, improvise. The hard part is landing a shotgun blast on that thing. All right, maybe... Yeah, let's just hang tight for a second. Templar Latham, can you hit? Can you get in and knock that guy out? Wait, there's still 3 that we have not spotted yet. I'm getting too excited. Okay, so first things first. I'm going to get a reconnoiter, and let's toss it, I don't know, on the back corner. Maybe there's someone right here. That's as far as I can throw it. Contact. What is that? Frost Codex Elite out there. Again, no, we do not have any sort of Skulljack, unfortunately. Grandpapa Deaths is loaded right now. Let's send a shot, finish him, and then we'll get loaded again. That way he'll be topped off. So that's definite overkill for Deaths. Reload. They're Mac doing Mac things. Regular Tuesday. Yeah. All right, so 3 left. 3 left. How can Jane get in there without causing any shenanigans? Well, she can head here. She can go through a window. That's excellent, but then she'll be spotted. We should probably just hold for a second. Let's get Jobin and Absolute. Grab that. Hang tight. Jane can also extend our timer if need be, so we'll just keep that in mind. Reload for Templar Latham. And I'm actually going to back away from the building so we don't prematurely trigger. We will get... Let's just hold. I'll get Antonides around the corner. And just hang tight there. Jane Kelly can maybe stack on the window. She does have the free Titan Strike as well, so she should see the target now. And if she crosses in, then she will be revealed. So let's just hang tight. And we will say you got this to Mac right there. Perfect. All right, let's see what that Frost Codex does. Maybe he'll come closer. Maybe he'll aggro right now. Negative. Okay, well, let's get Antonides in there, and then let's see what shakes out. Off we go. We can't wait around. Hey, guy.
Stay away from me. You have no authority here.
Did he just say stay away from me? You have no authority here. Wow, is that a new line? That's awesome. All right, get closer, Antonides. Can you subdue him? Nice. Smack that guy.
Status confirmed. Target package in custody.
Excellent. We got him, bunnies. We got him. Okay, we just need to grab the body, right? Yeah. So if we want... Is everything a dash? Unfortunately, it seems like a lot of things are dashes. Jane Kelly is going to activate... Well, Jane can get in. All right, let's remove her concealment. She'll grab the body, carry the unit.
Sure, I'll bring him in. I gotcha.
And then she can back the heck out. Can she go through windows with him? Oh, are we stuck? Oh my gosh, is that right? And we got to go past this window where the enemy is. Oh, that's horrible. Can we go up? We can go out this way, but we got to pass that window. Gosh darn it. Apparently she can't go through because there's like lasers across these windows that I wasn't thinking of. Okay, we'll tell you what. Let's move up with Mac, go into Overwatch. We have the BAP authority. Yeah. All right, Jobin. Let's make that magnetic grenade. We're going to stack up to full Overwatch in place. Jane's definitely going to have to trigger that extension with intervention. That kind of rhymes. Stack up on Hoff for Templar Latham. Overwatch. And then we'll have Grandpapa Dad's in on the Hoff. And then he's going to stack up a little further. And hang tight. And then Jane, I suppose... Is there another door out this way? There's a door... And then there's... You got to go all the way out the side. I suppose it's in the right direction, so let's do that instead. We're just going to hang tight back here. Yeah, she's moving as quickly as she can. That guy ate too many Cheerios. He ate way too many Cheerios, bunnies. Oh, wow. They still haven't detected us. Nice. All right, we've got 3 turns. All right, full speed, Jane. Go for it, Jane. God, what a beefcake Jane is. Always impressed that she can... Oh, that guy is going to have so many cuts. Here, have some more cuts. That's right. And you know what? It's all on your rear. It's all on your rear. You're going to have the most cut up rear the world has ever seen. And let me tell you, it's not... No one's going to say that you're shredded. They're just going to say your butt is, well, cut. That guy's butt is the most cut butt I've ever seen. Cutthroat? No. Cut butt. Do we care about this guy? No, no. In fact, I'm actually giggling inside at how cut his butt is going to be. Jane, can you please break some more windows? That might encourage him to tell us where Advent's troop column really is. Wait, please, please. I swear, you don't need to run me through more windows. Oh, yes, we do. I already told you where they are. Yeah, well, that's not our concern. Tell you what, I got another window for you, but that's window number 4. Yep, there it is. Yep. Tell you what, we have one more turn to burn. We might as well go through another time. All right, bunnies, let's go. Let's go full speed. Can we actually make it without intervention is the question. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like we might not be able to, so I definitely will have to trigger intervention. Antonides dead. There we go. Now, Antonides does have... He does have double time, so he might maybe be able to. Yeah, the aliens are... I think they just... Did you hear that? I think the aliens just figured out that they, you know, they lost their buddy. Double time Antonides. Can he make it? Oh, he can. Look at that. Wow, a different kind of Windows update. That guy, his version is Windows Me. And let me tell you, it had so many updates. My God, so many updates, yeah? Huh? What happened? Mon Dieu. Wow, we didn't even need the intel. Oh my God, we did it. Wow, that's incredible. I thought that might be tougher than it was. Excellent. Look at that. We made it without using our intel. Excellent. Yeah, it seems doable indeed. Let's get out of here. Vamoose. Fantastic job, bunnies. Fantastic job. High five. Flawless victory for the Bunny League. Amazing. Empty Slumber, it is called. That's right. That guy had so much time to be sleeping. He's just going to wake up with a few, well, a lot of cuts and a few bruises in places that are not visible when he's sitting at his table, right? Turn timer was not so bad. I don't know, 9 seemed like quite a lot. If anything went wrong, it could have been really bad. I think the stakes were pretty high, though. Apaharo, high five. All right, so far so good. No promotions, but that's okay. We got a lot of experience, and little Johansson here is going to have to think about what he did every time he sits down, at least for the next 2 weeks. Flawless, but not cutless. Yes, that's right. New target acquired. Ooh. And this is a, oh my God, 4 days for another full salvage. And the Berserker Queen is here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try. Full salvage number 4. Let's... I don't think we'll get into this one necessarily. And at this point, I can't really say let's not destroy corpses. So we're definitely bringing deaths. All right, deaths is coming on in. What if we take the same team, right? Persuaded. Ooh, Persuaded Terror. Nice. The buddies are back again. Ain't that a trip? Nausea. Yes. Send the nausea. Wonderful. Viper Commando. Yes, do that. Excellent. Awesome. Awesome. Jane Kelly could use a bit of an upgrade here. We got our Sidewinder. Oh, he can disappear again. Yeah, why not? Oh, Muton Harrier. He doesn't save corpses. Our Floater. Oh, he's excellent. And then I suppose, is there an officer available? Jane Kelly? Sure. Yeah, do it. That's an interesting team. But they're already set up, so off we go. 5 days, 16, but we can boost 13 to 15 easy. Added motivation like a bull terrier behind you when sprinting. Yeah. All right, so that team's already stacked up and ready to go. More full salvage on the menu. Fantastic. All right, let's do it. Right now, Advent Datapad Decryption. So what else can we do here? We do have more resources, right? Mobile armor is inspired. 1 day to get a Wraith suit and a Spider suit that no one can use except for Jane Kelly. We can do the melee advanced for our mechs. I suppose there are mechs out there, but I kind of feel like we want to hold on to our materials right now. What are we low on? Illyrium Crystal? Exactly. So we're just going to do more Advent Datapad Decryptions. Riddick is back online. Kit Pup is back. Oh my gosh, it feels like forever. And there we go. We got a rookie. Keep going. Advent Retaliation. 22 hours to respond. Okay, well, you know what? 97. How much longer? 2 hours? Okay, just push. 100. Ready and go. Man, talk about talk about narrow margins here. We're going hour by hour by hour. We've gone salvage. This is full salvage number 2 for today. We've got a retaliation within the next 22 hours. If we boost, I think we can do the Requiem UFO because we are ending in 2 hours and 18 minutes. So I got to keep that in mind. It's an hour earlier today. So yeah, this is awesome, man. We've got such great missions. This is feeling really good right now, man. I'm super excited about this because if we can get ourselves what we're looking for right now, an Advent Assault Mech Wreck. We find that, and I think that's the last research we got to do in order to build ourselves a military assault mech. It's going to be awesome. Next time we measure in seconds. All right, bunnies, cross your fingers. Let this go smoothly, please. Oh, we're on this map again. Interesting. So, okay, cool. I mean, this is a good map for us. We got full concealment. Do we have a Skulljack? That's the question. And look at that. Pajaro. Look at that. We put the Elite Expanded Magazine on Who's Kojo Bear, and he can finally do less saturation fire. There it is. Man, we couldn't do that last time. This is excellent. C-Cube, don't want to ruin the fun, but hey, you know. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So no Skulljack here, no Skulljack here, no Skulljack here, but we do have a couple of kits. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and take a look at where are we on the corner. Here's the corner. And let's just bum it up to the other side. See what's out there. Anything? Yeah. Okay, Sectopod. Nice. Another Sectopod wreck. Just Overwatch on that one, yeah? Metroplex. Get over to the side there. We've got Authentic Intent. Let's get him tucked up on the half. We got a mech longbow on the opposite side. Just saw a flash there. I guess they're right on the edge. So there's 17 enemies on this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it was 6, 7, 8. And then we've got another pod back here. This might be the safer one to engage because it's the very edge of the map right here. But dumping on a sectopod early when there's that many, that seems a little raw. So I think I'm actually going to lean towards this side first. So let's go ahead and on the next turn, we'll back up here and engage from the very wall because this is the edge. And then that's the edge right there. Yeah. So let's just start by doing Master Engineer Frag Grenade. Great time for the boom pistol. Yeah. All right. And we will fall back to the edge. Get cover from that mech longbow. In theory, we can hack them as well, so that's pretty nice. And Overwatch. Storm Drake. Oh, that's right. We've got our Shiv as well. Nice. Let's scanning protocol just to be absolutely sure what's around us right now. I should have done that first. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's 17 on the map. There's a freaking gatekeeper. Oh, my God. I don't want the two of those to link up. I really don't. So we got a gatekeeper, an Andromedan, a super heavy mech, an Advent prototype. Oh, an assault mech. Bunnies, there's the assault mech, an Archon, and a mech longbow. So that's a lot of armor, a lot of health. And then this side's probably easier to down. They got a Nausea Serpens, a lot of bodies, right? And one Sectopod. Okay, well, I mean, I still think it's probably safer to engage at the side and prioritize that over the health and all of the capabilities. So I'm just gonna take a look at a Wraith. From this position, he can just hold Overwatch. We'll get Metroplex to shift. We are gonna get Storm Drake to maybe just hang tight right there. So Storm Drake is high cover, so that's kind of nice. On the right side, Gatekeeper's pulling away. Depending on where they go, I mean, I might lean out to the left, but this is a little difficult without seeing the pods move. All right, so they're spread out. There's another building right there, and then the Sectopod is moving away. I mean, that's a plus. That is a plus. They are separating. And then we've got... Oh, I guess that's not all one pod. So they got the... Another Euphesiant here, a Devastator and a Decimator, all at the same time, and a Nausea Serpens, but much smaller pod out here, right? Who's Kojo Bear? I suppose let's jump down. We know we're not going to get outflanked there. And then we're going to shove over to the van, and we're going to pursue this pod on the right side. We'll get Spike Lobster to hard shift to the opposite. We'll get Authentic Intent. Let's, just so that we have fluidity of movement, I'm going to stop over, open the door, and that's going to allow us to cross through, right? So we're just going to stop right here for now with Authentic Intent. Metroplex, since they're in the building, let's get Metro right here. And Storm Drake, I do want to be close enough. Let's, if he moves here, is he, that looks like he might aggro, but I can't tell. What about Murder Milo? Murder Milo can just pass through the train. That's probably safer. And then probably safer if I get the Illyrium Shiv maybe on the ground, and he's going to work as additional sources of cover. So we'll just jump back there with Storm Drake. And then we're just going to Overwatch in place. All right, so... All right, they're kind of coming back. And they're really pushing the very edge of the map. Man, that's a lot of health and a lot of armor. All right, well, Metro can't do what Deaths can, but he does have disabling shot, which is really, really nice. 88 on the prototype assault mech. I mean, our sapper does have saturation fire. Look at that range. That's beautiful. We can hack, and it's 82% to shut down that prototype assault mech. I mean, that's gorgeous. All right, well, let's get a little closer. We've got a sonic grenade as well. Overwatch. Storm Drake. Maybe just shift over 1. Overwatch. Murder Malo is going to... Is that actually cover? Let's find out. These 3 do offer some kind of concealment, so we'll just get Murder Malo to... Maybe... Oh my god. Push up. I don't think we're going to aggro. I don't think we're going to aggro. There it is. Overwatch. Authentic Intent. We'll just push up right behind Metro. Overwatch. Spike. Shift. Overwatch. Overwatch. All right. Cross your fingers, bunnies. We are engaging on the next. Yeah, please come down from there. Are you all together? I think they're all together. Yeah, come down, please. No, they're holding the high ground. Not super easy. Well, I mean, now's the time, so... If we saturation fire... Well, we got Master Engineer. Let's make another frag. We can... Saturation fire is going to end the turn, right? I'm pretty sure. 6 to 11. What's our regular shot? 99, 87, way up top 86. We could Sonic Rupture. Sonic Rupture will do some shred, I think. We've got Plasma Grenade, Alloy Grenade, EMP Bomb, Concussion Grenade, and then Plasma Blaster. Sonic's going to destroy the cover. I almost want to hold on to that. Is there any other kind of opening? I suppose we could get... Shot on is 73. We can... This one is mine with lead the target. That'll be like 93. We could also try to drop other targets as well. Andromedan... Archon. I guess let's put it. This one is mine on the Andromedan. So that's going to give us plus 50 crit, plus 50 dodge against the Andromedan. And then we're going to go ahead and lead the target on that Andromedan. And then Storm Drake, 79. Murder Merlot, 100 on the mech longbow. Sprays 82. Insanity's 83 in the Archon. Oh, that's really nice, actually. That's pretty powerful. And Authentic Intent's got ready for anything he can shoot. And then we got Spike Lobster. I honestly think I'm just going to hold on to those points. So now is the time. Oh my god, I'm terrified. We'll send one Plasma Grenade, and then we'll probably finish with a Sonic Grenade. Here we go. Sending a Plasma Grenade down below. Incoming. Nice hit. Good damage. Little bit of shred. All right, Andromedan moves. Oh, what? How did... Oh, there it is. I was like, how did Metro not shoot? Wow, really? Okay, we missed on the Andromedan. That sucks. I thought it was 100%. Oh, well. Advent Prototype Assault Mech comes on in. We can follow up with another grenade. Overwatch, Overwatch. Okay, well, that blows. Storm Drake. We can actually still do saturation fire, which is kind of amazing. Can we hit way up there? We can if we really wanted to, yeah? And we have one more action. Sonic Grenade's going to be really helpful. So let's just clear out some of this cover. Let's hit this on the corner. Sonic Grenade. Who's Kojo Bear? Nice. And Rupture. We've got Murder Merlot. We can do Insanity on the Archon. We can get a nice shot on the Prototype Assault Mech. 82 up top. And then we've got Authentic Intent. Archon 84. Or we get down below. Let's head down to full with Authentic Intent. He's got ready for anything. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, okay. Well, here we are right now. All right, we are in a pincer. We're in a pincer. Forgot about that. Should have stayed up. I should have done scanning protocol, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Spray 79. Hang tight. Storm Drake. Storm Drake can draw fire on the left. We definitely don't want to keep heading left because we already established that pod. We've got 9, 8, 17. So this is basically everyone except for the big pod with the sectopod, right? Because we established there's about 8 there. And we currently have 9 active out of 17. 8 more is the entire map. So we have at least half the map. At least half the map. We got double time for our Shiv. Hang tight. He can serve us really, really well. Murder 83, 48. I'm going to do Panic on the Archon. There's Panic. He can devour the Panic, but no need. We'll get 100 on the Longbow. Nice. And then he's got Relocation Servo. He can provide cover for Authentic Intent, and he might need it. I don't think we have any sort of officers here, so let's just hang tight for a second. We can shoot from this position. 96, we can shut that guy down. I mean, that might be a good idea. Oh my god. All right, tell you what. Before I do that, I'm going to do a bit of a Hail Mary here. I'm going to get Storm Drake. We're going to go ahead and double time it. And we're going to move to provide cover. So we're going to run the Overwatch. From the Super Heavy Mech, didn't touch Storm Drake. We will then take 1 movement right here, provide cover for Authentic Intent. Now Authentic Intent all of a sudden has access to blend. 1 time he grants concealment per mission. We are going to free reload to get as many rounds in the magazine as possible. And as soon as we fire, we're going to trigger ambush and we're going to trigger rattle, and we might get another form of panic somewhere, right? So we can shut 1 guy down. Let's get a gun off the field with a liquidator rifle. That's a clear on the longbow. And now he goes, and he did not trigger panic on anybody, unfortunately, but it was worth a try, I think. We've got 1 action here for our Illyrium Shiv. He can draw fire. Murder Merlot can relocate. And then we got Spike. That's it. Okay, so shot up here is 79. And then we can trigger ready for anything. Okay, we'll try to hit that assault mech. I realize that we're not really affecting the gateway at all, which terrifies me. So 99, send it. Okay, well, all right. Then Murder Merlot. If we're all grouped up and he tries the gateway, I guess there's no one for him to gateway. Yeah. Tell you what, I'm going to relocate into the train just to get a little separation. Storm Drake may need to draw fire. There's collateral damage if we want to clear cover, but that's not the priority right now. Let's go ahead and draw fire. All right, bunnies, cross your fingers. That was a really, really bad pull on my part. If we stayed up, that wouldn't have happened on this turn, and we have not controlled the gatekeeper at all. I'm a little miffed at the Andromeda not getting tagged at all with all of our Overwatch and everything. No hit on whose Koja Bear, got really lucky there. Authentic Intent retaliates, does not connect with the gatekeeper. Now we get this one as mine. 3 Overwatch on the Andromeda, and it finally lands a graze. He's got 2 left, so we still get the shot off. Misses on our Muton Beleaguer Spike Lobster. He retaliates. Does not hit, but he has Russian Roulette. Okay, new pod. They get their scamper. All right, so now we've got the entire map. All right, Authentic Intent misses the sectopod. That's not great. I realized I should probably toss out the evac beacon. Yep, got the whole map. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Nice hit. Hack defense, rupture, radiation, burn, boiling blood, frost technician, elite, advanced sentry. Shot to Storm Drake. That's a whiff. Come on, buddy. Come on. Plus 10 aim on that guy. Nausea Serpens. Hits all of the ablative, but it was only ablative on Storm Drake, so that's a plus. Muton Devastator. Lance Pistol to Storm Drake, whiffs it. Wow, Storm Drake has a ton of armor. I think he's got 10 armor right now. Damper field. Oh, that sucks. That reduces so much damage that the enemy takes. Oh, not cool nade. That was that a concussion grenade? I think it was a concussion grenade. So authentic intent is disoriented. Storm Drake's still fine. Wow. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. And apparently Storm Drake was able to recover 3 ablative. Oh my god, that's amazing. So we do have the entire map right now. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, first things first, let's toss out an evac beacon. Toss out an evac beacon. We got stuff to do. There it is. Wonderful. Can we hack anybody? Haywire protocol. That's 1 left there. We've got the sectopod. Yeah, that ain't happening. And then we got this frost shield droid. Control enemy 51%. We don't have failsafe, I don't think, right? We don't have failsafe, so that's going to consume an action no matter what. We've got teardown. Is there anyone near anything that we can tear down? Just us. We're near the explosive. And then we've got these guys. This is full salvage, so I blow those up, they're dead. We do have an EMP bomb. We could try launching an EMP bomb at the sectopod and hope that does something useful. I don't think there's anyone else for us to tag with it, so let's do it. We'll toss an EMP bomb at the sectopod. Cross our fingers, does good effect. Hack defense decrease. I mean, that's that's something. Hack defense, right? Nice. Reduce that hack defense. Can we get it now? It's a 52% chance to shut him down. Okay, well, there's that. We have saturation fire. We can hit these 2. We can hit 1. We can hit the super heavy mech up there. We can maybe hit the frost shield droid. We can just basically hit 1 at a time, or we can hit these 2. I mean, I guess let's get... Is that worth it to get 2 out of it? Let's hold, because he's the only one who can do hack right now. We have hidden reserves. We've got shock burst. Cause high amount of electrical attack in an area. We are disoriented right now. Any shots on 92%. I mean, let's take whatever we can get. So sectopod 80. I mean, shot to finish. Nice, good clear. I'll take it. Traverse fire 78. 60%. I mean, just affect the sectopod. Rupture, acid burn, hypothermia. I mean, I'll take that. That's nice. That helps. Okay, spike. Metro. We do have disabling shot. Can we land it on the gatekeeper? 73%. We got Husko Joe Bear. We got Storm Drake. We've got Murder Merlot. We can Nightmare Devour, which will end the turn. Move. Shoot. Relocate. That's all I get, right? Yeah, that's all I get. I mean, at this point, we should probably split their attention. We run out this way. We're behind a Muton. We can get a shot on the flank there. I think we've got the... Did we put red screen rounds on him right now? I don't remember what rounds we have. I wish I could see that here. But then again, we gotta focus on one side instead, right? One side instead. Okay, well... We can get out here. We can see a Muton. We can get out here. We can see a Codex. Spike. We've got spray on 66. Let's get reloaded. And we'll just dump it into the Archon. He's coming out on the next one, right? Oh, that sucks. 86 is a fail. Okay, I'm gonna come down from the perch, but I feel like hidden reserve is 1 time just to get us the movement, which we can then leave, and then we can engage, maybe come back. Okay, I'm gonna hidden reserve. It's 1 time to reset all your ability cooldowns. We're gonna do that. We now get double time back. I'm gonna go ahead and double time. And we are doing that just to clear some Overwatch so that we can get on down safely. They impact for 2. We still have 1 ablative. We get damage control. He gets another shot. We get to move again. So we can actually come right back. Oh, well, are we close enough for this? Almost. Not quite. We've got capacitor discharge, which affects robotics even more. Electrocutes enemies in a radius. I mean, that'll be nice. We could get these guys, electrocute them. We can get these 3 right here. Let's... I should have moved right up to him, but I didn't. That was my mistake. I'm going to come back. I'm going to burn that last Sentinel charge. Oh, did that not do it? It didn't do it. Okay, there's that. Well, capacitor discharge. Hit those 3. Disorient. Oh, yeah, the damper field. So triple disorient. I mean, that's nice. And then now Metro, I think, can come down. And then send a disabling shot into the sectopod. 94%. Send it. Okay, so we actually landed it. That buys us... That's not an entire stun, but it's something. It's something, right? And then we're left with Murder Merlot, and then who's Kojo Bear? That's it. That's it. If we come up to the droid, we can shut him down 96. Shut down 52. We've got a concussion grenade. We've got the Andromedan. I mean, we got to get rid of enemies here. That guy's partially stunned. Archon 99. We're going to deal 6 to 11. He's got 13. No chance to crit, so that's not going to do it. And then we got Murder. Well, I mean... Murder Merlot can come out this way. We can see about a standard shot. So 94% at 8 to 12. Or it's 12 to 14 if we're lucky when he's got 13 to Devour the Nightmares. Let's Devour the Nightmares. Nice! High five. That's a clear on the Archon. I mean, that's... It's not a lot, but it's something. It's not a lot, but it's something. And... Plasma Grenade... I mean, we don't have anything that's going to shut him down. Concussion grenade. We can open up the walls. Concussion out this way. Negative. So it's pretty much down to a potential hack. Okay, I'm going to try to shut down the Frost Shield droid. I don't know if we can take control of him, even better, but... Our failure means aim and defense stat. It's 16% chance to fail. 40% chance to fail. We're going to go big. I don't want to overthink it. Yes! Okay, so we control the unit. We got a Mimic Beacon. He's got a shield. That's excellent. Wow, that could have gone so badly. I mean, it's a dire situation right now, really. So that's one more unit on our side. And incoming. What do we got? Hang tight. We got a couple of turns of this, right? So he is now a target. All right, excellent. So that eats the turn of the Andromedan. That 2 on the bleed. Sectopod is now going to go active because I think we only were able to partially stun him. All right, Gatekeeper pushes through. He's now doing... Oh, he's doing Gateway, isn't he? He's doing Gateway. Muton Billy Gear irradiated his aim and mobility reduction and disorients the enemy. Gatekeeper is now... Is he... Oh, did he shut him down? Nice! Oh, what's he doing? Wow! He shot at the Frost Shield droid that we controlled. Authentic Intent retaliates and shreds more armor, applies acid burn. Very nice. Super heavy mech. Does see that we're stacked together. He's probably going to go into an explosive. Unless... All right, shot to Storm Drake. Or, yeah, shot to Storm Drake. Storm Drake's still okay. Freezing Field. A portent of things to come. Elite Sentry. Ready. Overwatch. Heavy... Oh, please, just shoot. Yeah, he's shooting at Metroplex. Nice. Nice. Advent Vanguard with CCS right next to the Decimator. Overwatch. Frost Technician. Elite goes to scan to try to find any hidden enemies. He's not going to find any. This is it. He probably can't believe his eyes. Shot. He impacts for 2 on Storm Drake. Advent Sentry. Overwatch the Frost Shield droid. I'm sorry, ready for anything. Unless he's disoriented still. Noxious Pens. Impacts for 2. Man, that armor is incredible. Muton Devastator to Storm Drake. That looks like it might have hit. Unfortunately, Psionic Rippling. That's not great because we're right next to him, right? Muton Decimator. He's technically clumsy, but... Oh, okay. We're losing armor. 1 damage. Man, Storm Drake is saving our butt right now, but there is Psionic Rippling. It's now spread to Authentic Intent, so we can't stay near Storm Drake right now. So that is going to tick. Okay. I mean, considering everything, not too shabby. We've got Frost Shield Bash. We've got Shield Wall. We've got Cryo Grenade. Gatekeeper's on 31. Sectopod, I think in a weird sort of way is more dangerous. So Frost Shield Bash inflicts Bitter Frost. Slam a target with your shield. We can hit the Frost Codex Elite. We can hit the Sentry. 43%. 25. Nausea from this side, 67. Muton Beleaguer. Shot on 100 on the Shell. And 77 on the Gatekeeper. Hold. Metroplex. Let's get reloaded. I mean, we can't shoot otherwise. Neurotoxic shot only to those who can take poison, or a standard shot on the Shell. 8 to 11. I'm seeing 11 to 16. I'm just looking at damage ranges to see where we can have the biggest effect. 10 to 15, 8 to 11. 11 to 16 on the Sectopod, essentially. And we can shred. I mean, that ain't bad. I'm going to take that. All right, Sentry retaliates. Oh, boy. I forgot about his advanced Overwatch. Nice damage. 38 there. No armor. Cusco Bear. We've got repair if we want to repair Storm Drake. I mean, that's nice. Hang tight for a second. We don't need a shred on the Sectopod. Aid Protocol, Concussion Grenade, Storm Drake. I mean, we could charge out this way, do an electrical shock, maybe kill the Nausea Serpents and disrupt everyone else. But I feel like we should probably move with the Frost Shield Droid first. So how about we move across? We'll draw fire. There it is. Yeah, to switch places. Yeah, it would. And then we can cryo grenade these guys right here. So send it. At least he won't have that grenade anymore. Nice. Good shred, good chill, good damage. 1 health left on the Nausea Serpents. Now we can do a spray at 100%. Let's go ahead and ding the Andromedan Shell. And then we can try to get... We could shut that off, or we'll take the 77 on the Gatekeeper. And we miss, but ready for anything. So ready for anything with Russian Roulette. He'll get 4 more on that. We need to vacate and we need to reload, but I don't think we'll have anywhere to go for cover, so this might just be a moving turn for Authentic Intent, unfortunately. And we don't have any commands to give, so if we were to hit this guy, I mean, it's a solid 13 to 19. That is very impressive. That is super impressive. Let's get out of the freezing field. We'll get out of the freezing field with Storm Drake. And we're just going to dump shots into the Sectopod. Send it. So 17 damage natural there. So he's got 21 remaining. Right, Murder can engage from here. He can shot and then relocate. So let's send a shot. Nice. Get a little shred, a little bit of damage on the close state. We can relocate down below. But I think, is that the end of the turn? Oh, is that the end of our turn? I thought we would relocate. Oh, you know what? I didn't send a spray. I messed that up. I totally messed that up. What I meant to do was do spray, which is non-turn ending, relocate down below, and then get a shot on the Sectopod, but that did not happen because I messed that up. That is unfortunate. That's actually really bad, because we're going to be relying on our Muton Sapper to make it. I can't do repair on this turn if I want to take out that Sectopod, and I don't even know if I'll be able to manage that with just Cusco Bear. So, I mean, let's present another target, I suppose. We'll get Murder down on the relocation. Authentic Intent has to relocate. So that's full. Let's pull back to full. And then Cusco Bear. How do we dump through all of that? Alloy Grenade is good. They have armor right there. Concussion Grenade, that's not going to do it. Plasma Blaster, Saturation Fire is going to be a turn ender. So Plasma is 4 to 8. Alloy is 5 to 9. He has no more armor here. No, he's got 1 more armor here. And then the Teardown. I'm right next to Metro. Metroplex is right next to a vehicle, so that ain't it. All right, so... And we can't reach, and Storm Drake's right there. Okay. Could shred the gatekeeper. I think Storm Drake's gonna live, I hope. Concussion grenade. I'm gonna toss the concussion grenade, which I think isn't gonna do anything to Storm Drake, but it will affect the Frost Codex Elite, I believe. So disorient on the Frost Codex Elite. It moves the sectopod back a little bit. Shot on the sectopod. This is 7 to 12 natural or saturation fire, 6 to 11, and if we do a plasma blaster, it's 3 to 6. So we're not taking out that sectopod. Oh my god. All right, so in that case, that won't kill the sectopod. There's the super heavy mech that we're facing off against. We could try to hurt him. I guess we'll drop some targets off. We'll get the shell, basically. All right, bunnies, we're just going to saturation fire. Cross your fingers. Hope that we survive this. Here they come. So dump the shell, super heavy frost mech, and here they come. So we've got 12 on the field. Some are disoriented, some are not, and the sectopod is uncontrolled. So hopefully he's going to go for the frost shield droid. I hope he goes first, but I doubt it. A lot of nice ticks there. He's got 19. Frost Codex Elite. There's the freezing field. All right, Muton Beleaguer lands it on Gateway. Shot to Storm Drake, whiffs it. Storm Drake only has 3 armor. Oh my god. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Super heavy frost mech. Sending it to Husko Joe Bear. Please don't blow up. That's ablative only 2 out of the 5. I think that's a sectopod. All right, sectopod is going. He's gonna get 3 attacks, right? Oh, he's gonna do the electrified ground. No, shot to Storm Drake. Storm Drake has 8 and 1. Come on, Storm Drake. Come on, Storm Drake. Come on, Storm Drake. Wrath Cannon. That's fine. That's fine. Let that charge. Because that won't trigger this very second. Hold. Come on, Storm Drake. Elite Sentry to Storm Drake. He's got 4+1. He has 4+1. Heavy Rocketeer Overwatch. Advent Vanguard Overwatch. Frost Technician Elite. Oh no! Okay, we lost Storm Drake. We lost Storm Drake. Storm Drake is down. Sentry. We've got droid as 1+1. Manchester Pence. Negative impact. Hold. Devastator to Frost Shield drone. I think that's a miss. That's a miss. We got the Decimator. And is that the end of the turn? Eviscerate. And that's a clear on our hack. There it is, yeah? Wow. Okay, okay. Hang tight. Well, right now, we can rebuild him. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. We have to survive this first, right? So, I don't remember how the Wrath Cannon works. Whether it's something where it triggers on the next turn or like we take an action kind of like a ruler reaction and then he gets to go. I feel like we kind of just need to run this so that I'm sort of out of the way. I don't even know if this is out of the way, you know what I mean? We are kind of close to him. And it's Overwatch from whom? Frost Codex Elite and the Heavy Rocketeer and the Advent Vanguard. Okay, hang tight. Who's Kojo Bear? Let's Master Engineer a frag grenade. We can really hit that Gatekeeper. We've got the Super Heavy Mech out there. Murder Milo. We can do spray. Okay, I'm going to spray. That's 13. Are we too close here? Is this too close? Warning to get out of the way before next turn. I mean, because we can down this sectopod right now. But we've got a 1-tile separation. That makes me feel like we're too close. So I guess just to be sure, I'm going to back up. We're going to trigger Overwatch twice. That's a Rocketeer. He hits on a graze. 1 damage. Now I feel a little better. We're going to relocate and trigger some more Overwatch, I suppose. Or we can just send the shot. Shot and finish. Yeah, send the shot. All right, so the sectopod is now clear. That's a huge win. And I actually am going to shift and try to spread out a little bit just to draw their fire in different places. So there we go, Murder Merlot. We haven't fired with Metroplex. He's got a shot 90, 73. That's if we lead the target. Hang tight. Authentic Intent needs to reload. Let's reload. We can get a shot on 86 on the Super Heavy Frostmech. Why not? Excellent. Good shred, rupture, acid burn, hypothermia, damage control, spike lobster. Let's get reloaded. He's just been holding this position for quite some time. 94, 87. Let's just hit that gatekeeper. Gatekeeper has how much left? He's got 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1. If I use a heavy weapon, it's not going to retain the gatekeeper body, right? So, and if I use a grenade, we don't have Needle Arsehole, it's not going to retain the gatekeeper body. So really, the only one who's going to land this is probably Metroplex. But potentially, we could dump this guy out entirely. Okay, let's see what Who's Kojo Bear can do. So he's off cooldown Haywire Protocol. We can Plasma Grenade. I don't think we're going to burn through the Super Heavy Mech. We can't reach anyone else. So, I mean, we're just going to go for the Super Heavy Mech. Just hit him. It's got 15 plus 2. We could Alloy Grenade and just try to tick them, but they both have armor, so that's not going to do too much. And I don't think we... Do we have the heat? Bioimmunity, Concussion Grenade... Total Combat, Combat Engineer, Biggest Boom, Master Engineer, Formidable Volatile Mix. We don't. So we're not going to get past the 2 armor. Otherwise, this would work. So another Plasma or a Shot On is 7 to 12. Or Shot On is 88. Let's take that 88. Hope we roll high. Nice! High five. Beautiful. So that's a clear on the Gatekeeper. Our choices are the Frost Codex Elite, 58. Let's go for the Frost Codex Elite. This one is mine on the Frost Codex Elite. We've got 10 left on the field. We've got 5 bunnies currently. And we're hoping to land... He's not going to move. 91. Send it. He's out in the open. Decent hit. We'll take it. All right. Incoming. Incoming. Yeah, 2 big guys down. That's a big win. Nice! Tamperfield's off from the Decimator. That's a really big buff to us. All right, Super Heavy Mech. Muton Beleaguer, 6. That's just ablative on Who's Kojo Bear. That's just ablative. So he's actually wearing the Muton Blast Armor. Ooh, boy. Nasty, nasty flanking close range shotgun hit by the Frost Codex Elite on Spike. Elite Sentry. Shot hits the ablative. Ready for anything. Heavy Rocketeer, please don't go high. Oh, he's going rockets on Murder Merlot. Little bit of shred, little bit of damage. Not too bad. That's fine. We weren't all grouped up. Vanguard's got CCS. Shot down range. Whiffs it on Spike. Frost Ignition Elite is moving up on Who's Kojo Bear. Nausea Serpent staying still. Takes a shot on Murder Merlot. Whiffs it. We got lucky there. And, of course, we've got the Devastator and the Decimator. And there's the Decimator. We have a moment where Damperfield is not active. Shot to Metroplex. Oh, my God. Okay, that was horrible. I can see why it's called a Decimator. So we are disoriented. We lost some loot. That's what it is. Okay, so we've got an evac coming in 1 turn. So we have to survive 1 more turn. Obviously, we got the Frost Codex up here. A spray back, that's 74. We've got a flush behind us, that's 95. 46 otherwise. Okay, let's do a non-turn ending shot to the Super Heavy Mech at 70 plus. We land it, Super Heavy Mech is down. That's wonderful. I like the grace. That's fantastic. We're gonna ready for anything. There's 84, there's 66 behind us. Let's just try to take that. Nice. Got a graze. He's going to relocate, hopefully. Get out of there. We need to finish that guy. He's one of the only ones who can reach Spike up there right now. We're disoriented right now. 66 on the Devastator. At least we know this pillar won't break, I think. We've got a med kit heal. I mean, that's nice. Let's get behind full. Got a shot 69 on the Devastator, 41 on the Rocketeer. Hang tight. So what we can do, see, we got Solace. Oh, nice. Solace. Excellent. I forgot we have that. We're going to clear that Disorient. 72. Send it. All right, he hit Murder Merlot, but nice. All right, that's a clear. High five. That is a clear. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shift and grab this. Illyrium Core. I mean, we deserve it right now. We really deserve it right now. 46 hold. And then we got Who's Kojo. All right, Who's Kojo is completely empty right now. He can get on the half. He can send a grenade. We've got Plasma. We've got Alloy. I mean, pretty much... If we tuck to the half, we're pulling farther away, so we're not going to reach that. They both have armor, so I can't send the Alloy Grenade. We could Plasma Blaster, but that's the end of the turn. Okay, so let's just send a frag on the Frost Technician Elite. So, Plasma out. And then we're going to go ahead and send a Plasma Blaster, and we're going to ding that Decimator some. So just... Oh, I realized that Nausea Serpens is out there on 1 health right now, and we haven't affected him. Send it. Plasma Blaster. It's got 9 ruptured. Metroplex. 89. 61. Lead the target is 80 some. He'd have to move though. And we got our Elite Sentry, 51. And then 46. Is he going to move? That's low chance. So if we come in, it's 10 to 15. He's got 18. So he'll probably survive that. This guy maybe not. Okay, so we're going to take a bit of a risk here. Well, do I want the Rocketeer? Rocketeer fired already. He's probably not going to send another one right now. So I guess take the shots that we can actually land. If we land this, we might get a kill, but the chances of us hitting that is very, very low. Yeah, but that could be a kill. But we don't have that luxury. So I'm going to Neurotoxic shot, land it on the Devastator, hopefully mess up his aim. Nice poison and disorient. Nice. Okay, got Authentic Intent. From here, just reload, and we'll just ready for anything in place. And then we might catch him out. 46. Land that. Come on. Nice! Oh my god, and they dump the Decimator. Bluey comes through. We've got 6. Sentry goes high. He's going after Spike Lobster. Oh, not good, not good. Spike's in danger. He retaliates. Irradiated. Radiation burn. Boiling blood. But come on, buddy. He's got 4+2. 4+2 on Spike. Heavy Rocketeer relocates. Overwatch. Advent Vanguard reload. Shot to Spike. Spike's now bleeding out. Okay, Spike's bleeding out. We gotta go get him. Frost Technician relocates twice. Sentry. Nausea Serpens. Reload. Relocates right behind the Devastator. So we gotta remember that because we gotta dump out that Nausea. Oh, wow. Did he just relocate? Hold. Got the bleed out. There's our evac. Okay. I think this is still within our grasp. So let's get reloaded. We need to shoot on somebody. What do we have? 89 on the Devastator. We got 69 on the Nausea. There's 61 out here. I mean, at this point, just drop targets. 89 on the Devastator. Just hit that guy. We miss. All right. Okay. Fair enough. We missed that one. That's fine. We can get around it. We got Murder Merlot. He needs a reload, but then he will not be able to fire. Let's see. Let's run the Overwatch. He's hitting Murder. And we're going to push Insanity. 73. Hit that Rocketeer. All right, Panic. So we locked him down. So that means we've got 6 to contest with right now, right? We've got 3 in the magazine. Let's shift with Bluey. Authentic Intent. He's got a shot 96. 88. Hang tight. We got Who's Kojo Bear. He needs a reload. We've got the Frost Technician Elite. I can't reload move, and shoot. I have to choose. Can't send a frag, but we can hit with the alloy. Alloy would be great on the left, but then we're out in the open. Okay, okay. Well, let's see. How far left can we send it right now? More than enough, but we'd have to be diagonal in this direction, and we don't have that. Authentic Intent can land a good hit on the sentry, but in theory we could get an alloy grenade on and then shut that guy down. Plasma isn't going to reach much of anyone. Maybe on the Frost Technician, but no, I don't think so. So it's either a relocation turn up to full, where we're going to be able to attack on the next turn, but we might suffer catastrophic damage now. And it's just the two of us? Yeah, it's literally the two of us right now. Okay, so, I mean, we got to take a shot. There's a very good chance this is a kill. There's a very good chance that that's a kill. And then we got 68 on the Nauseous or Pens. Okay, well, I want the Devastator out of there. Send it. 88. That's a kill on the Devastator. He's got ready for anything. Who's Kojo? How many tile off are we? We can hit one. All right, we're going for the advanced sentry. Let's send one salvo. Come on, roll high. Roll high. 4. And reload. All right, that's all we got. All right, so there's 5 active right now, including the Nauseous or Pens. So panic. Sentry above. It's the Nauseous or Pens, the Advent Vanguard, the Sentry above, and the Frost Technician Elite. Then we've got the Panic. Okay, bleed out on Authentic Intent. Bleed out on Authentic Intent. It's now going south pretty quickly. Miss on Who's Kojo Bear. Hang tight, Nauseous or Pens. Shot to murder. Negative impact. Hang on. Hang on. So it's 2 turns. Okay, so hang on. What do we have here? Nauseous or Pens on 78. Murder Merlot is not reloaded. He's got Nightmare Devour. He can drop this guy. We've got Insanity. We've got Medkit. We do need to take a shot of some kind. We can reload, take a shot, hit the Nauseous or Pens, relocation servo up top. Then we can phase through. We can save Spike Lobster, stabilize him on the next turn. So, but then we'll have to deal with a Heavy Rocketeer on the next, right? So just hang tight. We've got our Muton Hunter. We got Who's Kojo Bear. We've got 3, right? So Metroplex, we've got 78 on the Nauseous or Pens. We've got 70 downrange. We could split this one as mine for a free Overwatch if one of them survives, and then send to lead the target on the next. Nauseous probably not going to move, because then he can't fire. So, and then we got Who's Kojo Bear. He's actually loaded now. We're going to go in and create a Plasma Grenade. He hasn't moved from this position. We've got Overwatch from the Advanced Sentry. We've got a Sentry up above. So let's get... Hey, Tyroki, thank you so much for the redemption to hydrate. Only one we can deal Insanity to is the Heavy Rocketeer. So let's get reloaded. We can send 1 shot. 85. I mean, I guess that's all we got. Send it. That's going to trigger relocation servos. That is a clear. Beautiful. We're in a relocation and we're going to get on up there. I don't think he's going to die from the sentry, so let's just head right up to the sentry. That guy's got 3. We can pass through on the next. That's enough on blue, and then we should be able to get Spike Lobster on the next turn. For Who's Kojo Bear, we really need to hit that Nauseous or Pens. The shot is 78. I guess 59. So we don't... Okay, this one is mine to the Vanguard, so that we get a free Overwatch shot, and we get extra dodge against the Vanguard specifically. Then we're going to send a shot on 78 and hopefully graze the Nausea. Nice! All right, Nausea's down. That leaves us with 4. We've got 1 sentry up above on 3. We've got an advanced sentry here on 5. We've got the Frost Technician Elite, and then we've got the Vanguard. Vanguard currently, as this one is my mark from Metroplex. I'm assuming that Murder Merlot has enough health and enough armor to withstand a shot from the sentry, but who knows? Sentry could just get out here, get a flank, but we'll just hope he needs to survive for all of the bunny, for Spike to survive. Cusco Joe Bear is up. Just to double check, do we have any vehicles for us to clear? No vehicles for us to clear here. If we come out this way, that's not a flank. If we come out this way, it is a flank, but then we don't have any cover because we don't have Spike or anything like that. What we could do is run that Overwatch, get some concealment from two sides, and then dump a nade into the Frost Ignition Elite. Let's go ahead and do it with Cusco Joe Bear. He's pulling. He got hit. He's down to 13 plus 2, and we're going to go ahead and send out a nade on the Frost Ignition Elite. Open that guy up. And then incoming. Hang tight. All right, 1-7. Hang tight. So 4 uncontrolled. Nice! All right, the sentry is down from the radiation. There's the free Overwatch on the Vanguard from Metroplex. Good impact, but it's not enough to take him down. He still has 7. He's got the shot. Half cover, hit, rupture. It's 10 plus 2. Frost Technician Elite gets aggressive. Moves right up on Cusco Joe Bear. Advanced Sentry, shot, and Overwatch. There it is. Okay, so we've got last turn for Spike. Spike does have action here. Let's just double check the bodies. Why do I not have a preview of the body? Okay, so I cannot walk here, so Spike's body is here. I'm gonna move up right to the edge and stabilize. There we go. So we've stabilized Spike. Metro needs to reload. His choices are 75 on the Frost Ignition Elite, 60 downrange on the Vanguard. Hold. Muton Sapper, we've got... Well, he's right there. And we've got 3. Yes, literally these 3 right now. Can we hit these guys? No. We need to do multiple things at the same time, so... It's just us 2? Yeah, it's just us 2. Metro's close enough, but... I think Bluey had the kit, so we may have to use the kit on his body. Let's hope we can do it. If not, I guess I have to grab the body, don't I? Okay, let's... I don't remember who had the kit. I think Bluey had the kit. I need to think ahead, though, because basically I have 1 turn after, so we need to grab the body and leave. And this is currently here. If we relocate this position, that's going to be 2 turns of waiting. He doesn't have 2 turns of waiting, so we need to think ahead now. That's a good point. Good point, me. So I'd love to try to hit this, but where is the body? I mean, we can't. He was right here, so that body's still there. How much health do we have? 9 plus 2. We've got 3 potential sources. I mean, we need to thin that out. We could get lucky if we toss the plasma grenade and hit this Frost Technician Elite. It's 4 to 8. He has 8. We'd have to roll perfectly and then relocate if we want to get action on 2 targets. If we get a shot on 51 downrange, but that ends a turn, and we can't reach with the plasma grenades. Okay, so we run this, we have 10 plus 2. We get a shot on, we can hit that Frost Technician Elite. So I'm gonna run it. Negative impact from the sentry. The thing is, we're not out of the woods because that guy's still... Oh, no. He's done. He's done. Can we hit these guys? We can on the sentry at 4 to 8. Or shot on 100%, 6 to 11. Send it. Not a kill. Not a kill. Oh, boy. All right, so that's not a kill. $75. All right, clear. So we got 2 left, and we have 1 turn. All right, Vanguard, we got 1 turn to save the bunnies. All right, there's that. This one is mine. Free Overwatch. Negative impact. He's taking a shot on Cusco Joe Bear. Hey, Metro, good to see ya. High five. All right, we've got 7 plus 2 from the Vanguard. Sentry pulls back. gets reloaded. Oh, that's why he didn't go into ready for anything. All right, we got our bleed out. We got our bleed out. So who's going to check this one? If we're here, no, we can't. So the one who has to check it is probably Murder. Let's get Murder down. He's going to be right next door. Hope that we can use the kit on Authentic Intent's body. We can, and stabilize. High five. Oh my god. Wow. That's huge. All right, let's shift into a flanking position. Let's hit that Vanguard. Neurotoxic shot, 93. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There it is. Enemy down. We've got 1 sentry remaining. All right, buddy. Just push it, push it, push it. Out in the open. We've got the grenade. Place the epicenter as close as possible to the sentry and dump that guy. We don't need his body. Just get that guy out of there. Oh, my God. All right, so the bunnies, we lost Storm Drake, but he is a buildable unit. We can build him again. We can build him again. So I suppose for now, I am going to mark up a death. So Storm Drake currently is buildable unit KIA. And we're getting on out of here. So mind you, for the bunnies that are unaware, we're ending the stream in an hour and a half. So I'm going to keep pushing forward to the Requiem UFO just so we can do that one. So we'll just take a little bit of a breather, slow down a little bit. But my God, that's a lot of promotions. Holy moly. So first of all, I don't know what this photo is, but I normally would take a photo to memorialize, but there's no photo there. So just hang tight on that. Immortal in our hearts, yes. Do we have the $6 million? Oh my God, that was terrifying. But we got an Advent Assault Mech Wreck. There it is. So here's the big one, right? And we got a Black Flame Grenade. Oh my God, we got a Black Flame Grenade. Obsessive Reloader for a Muton Beleaguer. That makes sense. Now, I'm gonna go over to research. We're gonna interrupt this because there's something that we want. This. Here it is. In 2 days, we can make a military assault mech. That's what I've been going for. We've had to gone through 2 previous researches to come to this point, and then this is the last one to seal the deal. So in 2 days, we'll actually be able to create a brand new buildable unit bunny, and they're supposed to be super beefed. So I'm really, really excited about that. Let's go and clear out these photos. We've got a ton of promotions to do. So I mean, that I guess is a nice silver lining. So promotion for Metroplex, he's got double tap, he's got coordinate fire, fire at a target, command all adjacent allies to fire at that target, and personal shield. I'm going for double tap for the output. He's got Deadeye, he's got Spark Fire, he's got Cool Under Pressure. I'm kind of waiting for Deadeye. If we can get it, we're like 3 points away. We've got Murder Merlot. He's coming in on the Tech Sergeant level. Soul Mania, Repair Servos, and Fuse. Fuse is great. And as much as I want Soul Mania because it's a guaranteed psionic damage hit, I feel like Fuse is going to be more useful the way that he's playing. So we're going to go with Fuse. That seems great. Center Mass is nice, but Stiletto would be even more awesome. So we've got Authentic Intent. Ready for anything. That's what we've been waiting for. Every time he shot, he'd have been going into multiple Overwatches as soon as he gets Sentinel, which is going to be great. We're going to get double time. That's excellent. He was finally able to, you know, still be able to shoot Overwatch move, and then Spike Lobster. There it is, Sentinel. So now we can get multiple Overwatch shots with his Russian roulette. So these are really, really, really big upgrades for these bunnies, and I'm so glad that they actually survived in order to, you know, fight again another day and see what happens. So definitely great. Yeah. Do we have the $6 million? What about the 6 million? Did we get 6 million? All right, so in we go, and we're gonna do this Requiem UFO. So here we're at 83%. I'm gonna boost that right there, and now we've got 19 to 21 enemies, 126% infiltrated, and here we go. I don't know what all of these are. Andromelid Equoyer, Mechtoid Vicarious, Sectopod, Frost Legion Spectre Elite, Mech Longbow Muton, Illuge, Shinanim, Andromedan, and the Heavy Floater. Oh my god. All right, cross your fingers. We can rebuild him. Oh yes. We can rebuild him. That's true. Oh boy, my gosh. So I guess next on the list, interestingly enough, as soon as we can build the military assault mech, we can actually get Ribbit. So Ribbit's probably going to be our very first military assault mech. I'd probably like to build a couple of these, so I'd imagine Thrake and Ribbit are going to be our military assault mechs, depending on what we get down the road, and we'll see how we do, right? All right, so this one is the big one. This is what I've been waiting for. I've never done a Requiem UFO before. We've got 19, we've got 20. I was going to say 19 to 21, but we have the shadow chamber, so we got 20 enemies here. I boosted in just so we can get going because we're ending a little bit early today.
Eliminate any hostile resistance and seize whatever gear you can from that ship.
Hey, Persuaded, good to see ya. High five.
Menace 1-5, UFO site coordinates
All right.
locked in.
So this is the last one of the night.
Neutralize all hostiles.
All right, so full conceal. And, oh, this looks different. Wow, this is like OG UFO map. Is that what this is? Holy moly. Look at that. Hey, Tank. Hey, Hamster, thank you so much for the raid. Robotic Battle Toaster, thank you so much for the raid. Wabbalabalam, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're joining us right now, we're getting into our very first Requiem UFO. It looks like the OG. I really, really appreciate you swinging on by. And, oh, Crossbow. Did I miss Crossbow? Good luck on the UFO. I'm off to a co-worker's retirement party. Crossbow, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good one. We'll catch you on the next one. High five. And for all the bunnies that are joining us today, I want to apologize for being rude. I'm going to push through this because I do have to end in an hour and 20 minutes sharp. So I'm going to do my very best to get through as much of this as possible. But thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this is going to be a Requiem UFO, and there's supposed to be a ton of Requiem here. So right now we've got Vergent, our Frost Bomber. We've got our Biobarrier Trooper, Flying Taggart. We've got Serenia, our Raptor Commando. We've got Anakitis, our Pathfinder Hunter. We've got Muton, Infiltrator, Night Dancer. We're just going to bum it on up, yeah. So far, so good. We almost lost some bunnies on the last mission, so we're hoping that's not going to be the case here. And it's our first time in a Requiem UFO, yeah. You know that game? Hey, Aura Random Guy, welcome. High five. Happy Tuesday. Destroyer Commando, that's for the ablative with Marky Kev. So let's just get to the closest cover possible. We got Uffizi, who's going to be right next door. We can use him as cover. We've got a Wraith Commando we'll get right behind. We got Vergent. Let's go ahead and start creating grenades. Concussion grenade made with Master Engineer. We'll go ahead and tuck up off to the left side of Marky Kev, and we'll create another Bitter Frost grenade. We want to get up to that full 19. And we got a Biobarrier Trooper, which is going to come around the outside and start to stack in behind Night Dancer. We'll go in and guard to reduce the next damage taken by 35. And then we got a Raptor Commando in on Hoff. He's going to go into Long Watch Sentinel. And we've got Anakitis with Squad Sight. He'll get into full cover and go into Overwatch here. So that is the team. And let us hold. Incoming. Yeah. Yeah, we lost Stormdrake, but we'll be able to build them again. We'll be able to build them again. It's going to be okay. So for the bunnies that are unaware, we are running a campaign of all playable alien advent units and buildable units as well. Kind of interesting that we can get up on top with parkour. That's mildly compelling. We do have tracking, so we know there's no one here right away. I guess I'll toss Reconnoiter downrange and see if we can detect anything. Battle Ball. Nothing. Very sus. Very sus. Do we want to go in the middle? Yeah, let's... I guess we'll head up the stairs. What is this place? All right, come up, Hoff. Oh, I heard a mech of some kind. That was a mech foot. Yeah, Battle Ball, that's right. All right, well, let's move on up. We'll get Uffizi, and he's going to tuck over to the left. We'll get Vendril right behind. We'll get Marky Kev way on the left. We'll have Vergent create a magnetic grenade and then advance and take cover behind Uffizi. We'll have Fly Taggart right next to Uffizi. We'll have Sereni cross mid, and we'll have Anakitis into mid, and then they're going to go into Overwatch right afterwards. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. Still no sight, no contact. There are 20 enemies on this field. My goal is to make and use all grenades. Yes, you are definitely goal-oriented. You're super goal-oriented. It's quite admirable, really. All right, take a look. Man, I'm hearing something. I'm definitely hearing something. No contact. So there's no one on the outside either, because otherwise we'd have detected them with tracking, unless they've got some kind of special Requiem something. All right, let's go ahead and get on up here. We'll get Sereni in on Hoff. We'll get Anakitis up to Hoff. Hang tight. And Anakitis, let's make a flashbang just so you have one. We'll have Marky Kev He's going to flood to the top. I'm such a blast to be around. Yes, you are. You are definitely a blast to be around. That is absolutely true. Need an ability to throw all grenades at once. Improvised carpet bombing. Not even improvised, just carpet bombing. Isn't that wonderful? And Yufizi, let's just tuck and get right behind Yufizi. And hang tight. What is that sound? Still no contact. All right, let's tuck up to the door and see if we detect anything. I'd imagine we will by now. Okay, all right, contact. That's okay. All right, so they're there. There's a lot there. That's cool. There's a lot right there. Okay, well, tell you what. Let's go back this way. It'd be Moon Knight from Marvel. Yes. All right. Well, let's get here with a biobarrier trooper. Starts taping grenades together. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of use for your grenades here. Let me tell you. Move with Vendril. We'll get Marky Kev forward, right in the pocket. We got our War Master. Let's, I suppose, move up the middle. He'll serve as our, I guess, mobile battering ram. Concussion grenade. Let's go in and stack right behind. Hey, Aura Random Guy, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Bunny League. It's very good to have you with us, yeah? And we're gonna stack up here. High five. So just hold Overwatch Yufizi, Overwatch Vendril. Fly Taggart is going to guard. And then we've got Serini. Let's just, I mean, stack left. Anakitas, stack right. And Overwatch. Hold. Oh my god. So I don't know. Does that group move? Is that a patrol? I'm seeing things break in the background, so I assume they're moving. I'm assuming that they're moving. All right, so we do have scouting report ready. Excellent. Tell you what, let's get back up to the door. We can see the Sectopod in the distance. Let's open the door. And I'm just gonna hold here for now because I don't know. Yeah, Vergent does have Needle Arsenal. That is correct. And then I'm gonna move our Biobarrier Trooper where he has at least have a line of sight break. We are going to Overwatch in case there are nightmares here. Serini, let's relocate. We are not gonna lose our concealment yet. Full speed, full speed. Vergent, keep making nades. Make a magnetic grenade. Let's double time. Move up a little bit. Hold. If I put a handle on the nuke, can I use it as a grenade? I mean, you can do whatever you want. Absolutely. Absolutely. They're full cover. And we're going to make a Bitter Frost grenade. There we go. More grenades. All right. Marky Kev is close enough where he can provide his advanced energy shielding. Vendril is going to stack right next to Fly Taggart. And Overwatch Marky Kev. Overwatch Vendril. All right. There we go. All right. So they seem to be moving away from us. Or no. They're kind of just marching in place. I don't know what to think about that. Let's open that door. Oh, do we close the door? Open the door. So just to double check, before I move in, I'm going to toss this out in case there's anyone there. Nope. So let's just take a peek. You would kill all the enemies. There might be some friendly fire. Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, it seems like they might chain together. We have Heavy Floater and Andromeda Gendarme. So the Andromeda Gendarme, if I recall, he'll stick out some fog. That means we can't target them. But grenades can, I mean, you can still hurt them, right? Bombard, Airborne. This is the Heavy Floater, so he's got the grenades. We've got Magna Supremacy upon taking damage. Tactical, generate shielding. Reaction attacks can crit. Immune to... vulnerable to psi abilities, including mind control, but immune to fire, poison, and acid. Okay, close quarters combatant, so anything adjacent to him is going to get meleeed to heck. And then protective fog. Generates a dense fog, conceals all of your allies, essentially. Okay, well, hold on that. Fly Taggart can probably stack... Well, let's hold there. Is Vergent in a spot where he can start launching stuff in? Not the best spot. I have a feeling if he gets up here, he'll get spotted. Okay, how do I do this? How do we do this? Let's get Vendril in the Hoff. You can see the Sectopod. We can get Markikev. I want long-range support, so here we can't see, we can't see, we can't see here. We'd have to be all the way in. Maybe Anakitis can make it. He can. All right, full sprint Anakitis. The amount of abilities feels like a Wikipedia article. And then we've got Markikev. He's going to be able to stack up here. Uffizi. I think I can stay on the stairs. I don't know how this plays with his height. I think we can't take cover from him, though, is the problem. I really wish I had a beam grenade launcher, but we don't, obviously. So, I guess I shall just, I don't know, hang here for now. And just hold, because I do want to move the sharpshooters into a place where they can actually assist, because otherwise, I mean, what are they doing, right? Vendril will get right behind the stack. There's 2 Andromeda gendarmes, it seems. We'll get Serini, and let's actually shift Fly Taggart over 1. That's going to make room for Serini right on the corner, and then he can actually see the Sectopod, so perfect, yeah. All right, thank you, Auto Random Guy, again. I really appreciate you swinging on by. I hope you have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one, yeah? All right, Markikev, Overwatch. Uffizi, Overwatch. And Fly Taggart, Overwatch. All right, where are they going? It looks like this pod had motion away from this group right here, and that group stayed. All right, so I'm going to shift across. Do we see anything new? I just see 4. I only see 4, so that's a plus. That's a plus. And that was a Wraith Commando. Okay. So on the Sectopod, we can prey upon thee. That's 80% chance to crit. Sereni's going to be able to get a good hit. That's 100% right there. Can we make more nades? We can. Concussion grenade to create. And I'm going to try to get up here with Vergent, but he's a Muton. Oh my god, he is safe. Wow, Vergent is safe. Okay, just stay still, Vergent. Stay very still. Don't breathe. Don't move. It's all going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Just stay right there. Excellent. Excellent. Tell you what, let's get Vendril just to tuck left. 1. Hold. And then I'll get Anakitis, and he'll be right here. Perfect. Then he can see more people. Wonderful. Don't you twitch that whisker. Yes, don't twitch the whiskers. We wouldn't want any whiskers to be too twitched, right? And then it's Night Dancer. Let's just get... I'm going to get Night Dancer to advance. And we're going to get Markikev right here on the corner where you can see Overwatch. And now we can detect a little more. So that's the other pod. Seraphim, Malakim, Muton, Elu. All right. Overwatch. War Master, Uffizi, just stay right there. Don't move. That's it. All right, just stay right there, guys. Yeah, keep moving. Move away. Move away. Yes. Yes. More space. Wonderful. So how many are right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 including a Sectopod. Okay, wonderful. See, it's not all Requiem. There's a Sectopod. It's not all Requiem. Are we hunting wabbits? Yes. Yes, we are. It's not all Requiem, as we have confirmed. Excellent. So there's the Andromelid. Malakim. We've got a Seraphim and a Malakim. We've got 2 heavy floaters, 3 Andromelid gendarmes, and a Sectopod. Looks like a good nade opener. I 100% agree. Let's create a magnetic grenade. Never stop creating stuff, Vergent. And now we are going to open with a fast ball. And let's get some shred. Are any of them immune to frost? I don't think so. We've got the magnetic grenade. That's only going to shred 1. We got the concussion grenade. Let's come in with a bitter frost bomb. Right here. Go, Vergent. Going loud. Nice. Well, that was pretty successful. They lost a lot of armor. My god.
We just picked up
All right, contact.
some kind of distress.
Revealed. Oh,
shipment
they
shut down
spotted
the
Vergent. They spotted Vergent. Oh my God. Wow, they get a lot of scamper. Okay, please don't shoot us. Oh, they just put fog. I think they noticed. Yeah, I think they noticed Vergent. All right, they're all concealed. Can't see them. Can't see them. Okay, at least we know they're in there, bunnies. We know they're in there. Don't trust them. They say they're not in there. They're totally in there. My God. All right, Ufeezy, war cry. By my command, we get the bounce back, so we get the point back. All right, let's go ahead and dump in another. We've got Vortex. Yeah, Vortex grenade. Doesn't that sound great? Ooh, but it's not as large of a blast, is it? That's okay. HB, that's okay. Just Bitter Frost bomb them. Just keep frosting them. If you do it 3 times, they'll freeze. All right, here. Someone's in there. I know it. I know someone's in there. Eat this. It sounded like someone's in there. Well, okay, just hang tight for a second, yeah? Let's see. We got Fly Taggart. I mean, he can get in the smoke. We got the shot on the Malakim. We've got an 89 on the Andromeda Gendarme. All right, what about Anakitas? Can Anakitas see? Anakitas is a shot on the same Malakim. He's got a shot on the Seraphim down below, and he got a shot on the Andromeda Gendarme. This is the one that we cannot see right here, right? We got a 65% chance to crit. Yes, we'll just take the natural. Take the natural, save the fade for later. Send it. Anakitas. Executed. Beautiful. High five. 24 damage. That guy is down. All right, so Vendril can get out, get a hit. As much as I want to do that, are we going to aggro? There's more out there. No. Don't move there. I really want to do that. I really do, but don't do that. That's not a good idea, HB. Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, let's... Okay, we can get Ufeezy. We're going to go in double time. We're going to get up a little bit higher. We're going to provide cover on the right side of Vergent. So Vergent basically has high cover on the right with his body. And then we've got the Singleton Impact. Send it. I think he's got his Magna Supremacy, right? He still gets his reaction once per turn. Battle Frenzy. Okay, that's not too bad. We can give a command. We can surefire shot to burn, and we will not miss. We've got 95 here, 58 across the way, and then 58 downrange. Okay, well, let's just... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I clicked confirm, but I didn't mean to hit that. Nice, we hit it. High five, I'll take it. Ventilate should clear the fog. Logically, yeah. Well, tell you what we can do. I don't know who's down there. Oh, man. I thought we had another frost bomb, but we still need to wait for the cooldown to make it. There's this one, but that'll end it. I suppose there's this blob. We could irradiate them. Maybe that'll help. We could laser grenade for just straight damage. Yeah, let's do a laser grenade and hope it kills somebody. Have this. You guys are hiding. I think you're down there. Did we get anybody? Ew, yeah, we got somebody. Got someone. They should lose a reaction the same turn they scamper. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, we got that guy. Excellent. So they had 3 Andromeda Gendarmes, so that's one of them. So that's beautiful. Serini has a follow-up. That's sealed the deal. Let's put one on the Malakim. Drop him. Good clear. Beautiful. So we've downed 3 out of the 9, apparently, right? Marky Kev, let's go ahead and apply the energy shield to as many bunnies as possible. I probably should have done that right at the beginning. Hang tight. And then we got Vendril. So can we slash this? Yes, we can. All right. I'm going to try to play it safe. I'm going to go to the right side like this. Hope we don't aggro anyone. Just reassess here. Spotted a flanked enemy. Nice. So there's a floater. Ooh, a floater. Yeah, kill the floater. Get that guy. Hit him. That's momentum. Spotted flanked enemy. Nice. We found him. Good. We're inside of their protective smoke. We got one floater. There's 1 point left on the floater right here. And now we're getting jazzed up on their deaths. Now, we do have scouting report, right? We do have scouting report, and we have our command. So if we back off, now that they're revealed, we've got implacable from the kill. That's on half. Yeah, okay, hang tight. Can we do scouting report here, or is it line of sight based? 1 second. So scouting report goes to Anakitas or Marky Kip, only who we can see. Fair enough. Who would have guessed that they were still there? Well, I guess we could throw more grenades, right? We totally could. Fly Taggart. I guess we can get in there and just smack the guy. Heavy floater. Yeah, let's just finish the target. Here comes Fly Taggart. If anyone's going to stand there and take it, it's Fly Taggart. Eat this. So he gets a free attack on Fly Taggart. Fly Taggart doesn't care. Eat this, guy. He gets another attack. Fly Taggart still doesn't care. Are you done yet? Enemy down. Beautiful. High five. Both floaters are clear. No more Requiem corrosion grenades out of those guys, and they're bouncing, doing the breakdancing shenanigans there. Perfect. Excellent. Well, let's go ahead and back it on up. Shots here. Shots 3. Shot half. Implacable. I guess if we're here... See, what I want to do is get another point, but I guess we have to choose where we're going to be. I could be out this way, and then we have sight, and then we can engage. Okay, I'm going to take... I know this sounds confusing. I'm going to take Vendrell. We're going to put him right up this way. We're getting away from the close combatants. And then I'm going to take Night Dancer, and we're going to relocate without cover. We're going to use our free action with decisive action right this way on Vendrell. That's going to give him 2 actions. And now Vendrell should be able to engage more freely, right? So unleash on the Sectopod, unleash on the Andromelid shell. Let's just drop targets. So that guy's down. He gets a refund with Liquidator. Sectopod, Andromelid Gendarme, 48. Let's work the Sectopod. Send it. Beautiful. We're gonna send a pistol shot. And he has 24. I think even if we gave the combat presence, that's not going to be enough to finish him. Is there anyone who can do that? I don't think so. Maybe Anakitas. Let's give it to Anakitas. We're giving the last point. We're standing out in the open, but we are still concealed. So hopefully they won't reveal us, because that could be pretty bad. I'm going to go ahead and fade. And we're going to go ahead and send this right into the Sectopod and hope we can land a big hit. In theory, we might be able to drop him. Send it. Come on, Anakitas. Critical damage 23. I think we're just short. We're just short, but we still have an Overwatch shot with Long Tom Sentinel. He's got 1 health remaining. 1 health on the Sectopod. Andromelid Shell drops. Andromelid Gendarme drops out with Psionic Rippling from Uffizi. He becomes a shell. Sectopod moves to engage, but... Serini, come on, save us, Serini. Save us, Serini. And that's a drop. Beautiful. Enemy down. Watch it. That's 5 ablative. Off of Fly Taggart. All right, flanking hits. Watch it. Negative impact to... Oh my god. What a genius. Oh my god, what a genius. God. Anakitas, why are you so badass? Okay, let's... Okay, hang tight. There's 1 remaining, right? Yeah, 1 remaining. So it seems Fly Taggart, he's totally okay. He's totally fine. Let's stand, I don't know, like... Stand right there. Excellent. He wiggles 2 inches, takes a step to the right, puts his hand to his hips, and when he dips, flight, all the enemy dies. All right, let's get behind cover. We're going to go ahead and focus fire on the Andromelid. Let's go ahead and pull Anakitas behind some form of cover, please. We'll get Marky Kev, and he's going to get behind some form of cover as well. And then Serini, let's stack up. I realize I didn't give Serini a larger magazine, so he only gets 1 shot after ready for anything, unless he gets a kill. In that case, I'm going to do a bullseye and hope we drop this guy and turn him into a shell. Send it. That's a clear. He's doing the time warp again. Yeah, he is. Anakitas. Well, actually, hang tight. Marky Kev. 97. Send it. Nice! High five. There's 13 remaining. We've got 1 hour remaining. Everyone hold position. Reload. Just top off. Just hold position. Frost Bomber. Let's go and create the Bitter Frost Grenade. Let's see. Pathfinder. Reload. Uffizi's good. We're good here. And hold Overwatch. I see another Andromelid back there. Oh, it's the shell. We still have the shell. I forgot. There's still a shell out there with close combatants. Do we hit that? That looked pretty good. Oh my god. 26 damage from Uffizi. Make that 12. There are now 12 left on the field. This seems much more manageable now. All right, so Fly Taggart, hang tight. Let's go ahead and stack to fly. We'll get let's toss the battle ball first. Send it downrange. There was another pod, I think, with double Malakim, Seraphim, etc. One thing that we could do is run on the roof. So let's get Night Dancer to use parkour. He's going to get to the roof and just basically body scan everybody. And they're on the second floor by the silhouette. Okay, fair enough. So we're just going to go ahead and take Marky Kev to stack. We'll get Anakitis to stack. Fly Taggart is going to take and block that door. We'll have Serini to stack. Uffizi. We're just going around the outside here. Vergant. Fly Taggart. Vendrel. We'll get Vendrel right behind Uffizi. And Overwatch. That is an interesting formation if I've ever seen one. We're all taking cover on Uffizi. He's like, hey, big bro. Big bro, help us out. Okay, so there they are. There they are. And there's 12, huh? All right, let's, I guess, tuck forward. We're right above them, but we're scanning them with our tracking. Contact. There we go. So we got 2 pods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8. And then there's a fourth one somewhere. I don't know where the other ones are. Let's go ahead and open with... Actually, before we do that, just play it out. We got 23 turns. All right, open the door. Maybe better pull him to the room we fought up instead of going in there. Yeah, I mean, we got a nice choke point here, so that's a plus. Well, let's just make sure we're reloaded. So full top off. And make more grenades. There we go. Concussion grenade. Biobarrier trooper. Pathfinder rifle. Just full Overwatch. Let's see if they separate or something like that. Just hang tight. We didn't have any Overwatch before. With the door open, I'm thinking if they pat by, we might get a couple of shots on them before they do anything. All right, they're coming to us. Yep. There it is. Did they... We didn't see them? No, we see them. We see them. All right, there we go. Frost Legion, Spectre Elite, and 3 mechs. That's not bad. All right, come on. I dare you. Cross that. There it is. Serini. Enemy down. Beautiful. He gets lock and load, reload. Serini. Good impact. Enemy down. Anakitis. All right, there's one more mech. Oh, on the outside. On the flank. On the flank. We've got Requiem on the flank. That's the next pod. Okay, so we found we've identified all targets in the map. Mechtoid Vicarious. Uffizi on the enemy down. Malakim is down. Andromedan breaks through the wall. Wow, he just decided I've had enough of this and just broke the wall. All right. Okay, excellent. So apparently someone's burning. Who's burning? Are we burning? Someone is burning right now. Just double check. Fly Taggart, Serini. Oh, Anakitis is burning. Okay, he can take care of that, no problem. We shift, we're going to trigger. So let's get Fly Taggart. We know we got the Frost Legion Spectre Elite down below. We got the Super Heavy Mech. We haven't aggroed this group. We go charge out this way, we're going to get the rest of them, right? Unless, I guess there's no window here. If we come in, we will. You can see it light up like that. It's this hole. Okay, so as long as we stay away from that hole, we haven't aggroed them. That's a plus. We can also skull mine. We also have a skull jack. I forgot we have a skull jack. We can skull mine the Frost Legion Spectre Elite. Let's just try to clear out. We know there's 2 more Requiem out this way, and I'm going to stay on this side just to try to stay away from a weird line of sight thing there. So let's just work the Andromedan. Lightning reflexes. You won't hit Fly Taggart, and he's going to safeguard our flank as we push in on the remaining 2. Or I suppose we could take the fight outside. That's not bad. It's too bad we can't knock him out of cover, but it seems like he's standing, right? So right now we've got no focus. We can hit the Frost Legion Spectre Elite. Shadow Step, Radiation Immunity, Frost Parry. Prevent all damage from the next attack after attacking with a Frost Rend. He's not attacking. He will receive the hit, right? Teleport, Freezing Field. Everything's fine. Let's go in and just strike this guy. Get that focus. Beautiful. 14. He's got 10 remaining. No armor. We get momentum, so we got 1 relocation here. And we got Vergant. Vergant's going to create a Bitter Frost Grenade. We'll hold Serini. We can see the Malakim. We can see the Mechtoid Vicarious. Let's pull to half. We're going to free reload. 2-for-1 special. Yeah. 100%. 40% chance to crit. 100%. 40% chance to crit. 8 to 13. And that guy's got more, right? So the Mechtoid Vicarious has how much health? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is plus 10 if we crit. Hang tight. What about Anakitis? Anakitis already used his Fade, right? Anakitis, no, he's got Fade if we can heal him. He's got Fade. Okay, let's... If we move, we won't burn. Let's just move up to the half. Does anyone else have a kit? I don't remember. Well, we can always give him another point. Let's go ahead and get rid of the burn. Night Dancer has Overwatch. She's got Cover Me. All right, we're going to go ahead and do Command with By My Command to Anakitis. Anakitis has a shot 100, 65% chance, 15. All right, send this to the Mechtoid Vicarious. Executed. Beautiful. That's a clear. That leaves the Malakim and the Andromedan on our flank. We've got a super heavy mech who we're really grouped up, so he's probably going to want to get us. 70%. Can we hit that Frost Legion Spectre Elite? Bring him here. Nice! And Markikev lands it. And decimates the Frost Legion Spectre Elite. Man, that was glorious. Didn't even have to move. The delivery service is off the chain here. Wow. All right, Raptor Commando, you've got the ball. 100 Malakim. That's 20. We can go up to 23 if we're lucky. We can also Chasing Fire. Let's dual strike. Dual strike on the Andromeda. No. All right, I'm gonna send it to the Malakim. Serini. Nice impact. Good shred. Corrosion. He's got 11 plus 1. Battle Frenzy. And he goes into Overwatch. Let's hang tight. War Master. Shot on Andromedan. I'm torn. Do we need to worry about that super heavy mech? The moment we come around the corner, we will aggro. If we move up here, we have to move out this way to see the Malakim. We could get our Infiltrator, get right to the edge. He'll get spotted, but then he can only see the Andromedan. He can't see the Malakim from this position. Is the Malakim inside? I think he's outside, but that's a little difficult for me to suss out. We could come in with Run and Slice. Does he have anything? Allergic to Poison. Legion Dominance once per turn. Battle Frenzy, Stun Lance. It doesn't say anything about like a Blade Storm or anything like that. I think I'm going to reveal this. Unfortunately, I just realized I crossed this opening. I don't know if we're detected before or after. I think we're detected before, which means when we cross this opening, do we aggro another pod? Wow, we got lucky. All right, he's moving. Gets the hit. That's a clear. Beautiful. Requiem. What's a Pulsar magazine? That's new. Never seen that before. The only other thing I've seen is a holoscope. That's exciting. Did we aggro? I don't think we aggroed. We didn't aggro, bunnies. We didn't aggro. Shot from the rear. Send that. All right, let's go to work that guy. Uffizi. We're going to double time. Let's bum it up. Shot down range 89. I hear magazine. I grab it. Yep. Nice hit. It's a very special magazine. Yeah, there's 2 right there. We got Blade Storm. We should be able to finish that. Let's go in and get our momentum. Nope, we're gonna aggro some more. Just hang tight, hang tight. Can we fall back? Who else is for Ghent? We got people stacked right here. Can we don't have an EMP bomb. Magnetic grenade's gonna open up the wall. I don't want to do that. I realize we're probably gonna get hit, but I mean, it's not that bad so far. So maybe we'll stay right next to you, Feezy. Get cover from the right side, and we can blob this guy. Blob the Andromedan. That's a clear. He turns into a shell. And he's basically standing right next to Flight Taggart, so I think we have that mostly controlled. I'm going to go ahead. Personal shield. And hang tight. So basically, it's that super heavy mech that I'm worried about, but we'll see what he does. I mean, who knows? If I were him, I'd come around the corner, start sending grenades, right? Serini. Good hit, good impact. And he is shooting at Serini, and he misses. Oh my god, that was his choice. Beautiful. Did we get that pod? We didn't get that pod. We didn't get the pod. No Ergodome pod. Blade Storm. Nice! All right, come on. Hit him, hit him. Combatives. And strike back! Wow. So, Fly Taggart has Blade Storm. He hit someone who was trying to attack him. As soon as it was a melee strike, he then parried it and struck back and executed the Andromeda. That is amazing. All Fly Taggart has to do is go in here, and he's going to go ham on those guys. Let's hold for a second. We've got Vergent. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out there and toss in the bomb. Let's just hold our position for now. Serini. Can we... Do I want to relocate right now? Let's get Marky Kev. That guy's right there. There's also the loot, right? And then we got Uffizi. Okay, let's... Is it blue? It is blue. Okay, let's reload. And... Vandrel. Okay, I'm gonna get in, hit that super heavy mech. He's got 10 plus 4. Now we've got 3 focus. Vergent's gonna stack. Marky Kev reload, take the shot. 91, send it. Awesome. And Vergent, I want to guarantee the hit. Ventilate. Hit that. That's clear. Beautiful. So there is the loot. It's about to expire. So I'm going to go ahead. I think Vendrel only has 1 movement, right? It's momentum, and he's going to be out in the open. Hold. Anyone else? Anyone else grab that? Serini can relocate. Nope. He's got to basically jump. He needs space. And Akitas can nab one of them. Night Dancer, Uffizi. I mean, I guess grab it. Grab it. Advanced scope. Advanced autoloader, mastercrafted advent weapon crate. Beautiful. We didn't aggro anybody. Just reload. And Overwatch in place. Serini reload. Long Watch Sentinel. Anakitas. Overwatch. Night Dancer reload. Actually, I want to be back here. This makes me a little nervous. Or at least... No, don't go there. Don't go there. Okay, just hold in place. Oh my god. I'm not going to give command there. Let's just Overwatch. And... Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, contact. They're going through one hole. Right here. Last pod. Okay, are they taking cover instead? Yeah, they don't want to go through that hole. Nobody wants to go through that hole. Trust me. The only one going through that hole is Flying Taggart. Nice. They didn't want any of this. That's excellent. That is excellent. Apparently we can see him from here. I don't see Overwatch. Let's get on the flank. We've got a good potential right here. Let's go in and dump this. Hit the Mutane loop. Executed. Enemy down. Beautiful. Liquidator refunds the action. Go ahead and send it again to the Shinonim. Shinonim is down. Enemy down. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and send another one. Stack him. Hit that guy. Executed. Beautiful hit. by Vendrell. That is now clear for Fly Taggart to head inside and control the chaos. Wow, what a guy. What a guy. All right, get in here. Show him who's boss. Have I ever played Halo? I have not, unfortunately. And we can smack this guy. 95. Ding, there it is. Oh, look, he's standing in front of the hole. Excellent. All right, Legion Dominance tries to shoot Flight Taggart. Negative, can't connect. All right, let's get our boy Vendrell. You've got the opportunity. Hit that guy, get some focus. He's got one left. He's got one left. And that means we can do this. Forget. I was like, it's over. Oh, no. We gotta get this, right? Do we have a hacker? We don't have a hacker. Mutes on Night Dancer. Oh, we're blocking the hole. Oh, yeah, we're blocking the... Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Okay, wow. Is that it? 0 remaining right now. Okay, we need to... Fly Taggart has like 20 of it. Is it 20? He has quite a lot. Oh, we can't... Oh, you mean in Battletech terms? Yes, 20 evasive pips. Momentum. I suppose we'll stand there. Serini, let's move in BTA. Gotcha. Yes. He's got plenty of evasion, that's for sure. Marky Kev, relocate. And yeah, this tiny little hole isn't doing it for me. Let's go ahead and decisive action to Vendrell. There we go. Vendrell, can you hack that? Go get it, buddy. I know you're in there. I know you can hack it. There we go. Hack it. Nice. High five. Good job, bunnies. That was our first Requiem UFO. That is excellent. Small alien, 2% or 4%. This one. I mean, that's fine. Don't let that rain on our parade. That's fine. All right, excellent. Good job, bunnies. High five. So were we hurt?
We've knocked out the alien distress signal. Looks like the skies are quiet.
Was that?
Status confirmed.
Nice. High five. Flawless. 24 out of 24, and we got a brand new pulsar magazine. No idea what that is. That is glorious. Holy moly. And we took down a Requiem UFO. I don't know what that means for Advent Strength if that floods out. We also have a retaliation. I know that we've got, what, 35 minutes remaining, so maybe we can get into that retaliation as well. But holy crap. Wow, that is amazing. Oh, Vendrell dealt the most damage. Yeah, he did quite a lot. He did quite a lot. That's for sure. Active across. And we've got Requiem Essence. 109 Requiem Essence. 1 Pulsar magazine. Increase ammunition by 3. Makes the first 3 reloads a free action, but reduces your critical damage by -2. Oh! So it's an expanded magazine and an autoloader. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. An expanded magazine and an autoloader combined into one for the cost of 2 critical damage. That sounds awesome. So 119 supply, 34 alien alloy, 31 Illyrium crystal, Seraph carcass, floater carcass, Andromelid wreck, Mechtoid wreck, Andromedan wreck, so many Andromelid wreck. Dear God, there's so much here. All right, so I suppose maybe the last thing, I know that we've got the retaliation right now, right? So I can't advance. What I want to do is advance with the assault mech wreck analysis, get the ability to build the new thing, but I guess we're kind of blocked by the retaliation right now. It's an expanded autoloader. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. That's really nuts. So we kind of have to respond to this because we've got literally 19 hours. So Operation Summon King, we've got a retaliation here. So, I mean, we already have really beefed up bunnies. Let's see, can we get Universe Antimatter to respond? We've got Fly Taggart, excellent. If we can get him to Master Sergeant, that'd be amazing. We got Marky Kev, we know he's already set up. We've got our Muton, we've got Molybdenum Carbide. I think it's not full salvage, right? Sweep objective, it's not full salvage, so just kill, right? Weren't you wanting to put an autoloader on somebody? Yeah, I wanted to put it onto Serini. And Grandpapa Dance, actually, Grandpapa Dance. That would reduce his output, right? Tank Hair. I mean, all of these bunnies are ones that can actually... All of these bunnies can actually level up, which is great. I suppose officer-wise, our War Master would be great. Let's do it. And is there anyone else that we can bring? I suppose Oh, by the way, bunnies, Anakitas is now a Master Sergeant. I forgot. So I picked Sniper Elite for him. That's why he ignores all dodge modifiers and has 25 aim and 25 crit chance at all times. And his reaction fire can now crit. So that's awesome. So yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, did I bring? Oh well, yeah. Let's bring Anakitas. Why not? Safeguard and all. And then of course, if we want to, is there maybe an honor? We could bring our Chrysalid Hound, our Seraphim, Andromeda Desolator, Pathfinder. What makes this the most efficient? Because I do need to end right on time. Taipan. Did we get the Nausea back already? Where's our Nausea actually? Did we deploy him again? Oh, we deployed him. He's infiltrating a new... That's right. He's infiltrating a brand new mission. Well, on that note, let's just in case, I'm going to bring... Yeah, we'll bring Kit Pup here. Excellent. All right, let's just gear up as quickly as possible. Alloy plating. We're going to nab ourselves a hazmat vest. And usually he had the corrosive stuff, so we'll give him corrosive rounds instead. And then for our Sidewinder, we can give him alloy plating. We'll give him a hazmat vest. And then ideally he would have the Talon rounds, right? We'll get, oh, Shredder, blue screen. It's not about... Oh, that's not going to do it. I guess I'm going to use the Carathol munitions on Kit. So that's the corrosion. And then we're going to go ahead and give the corrosive rounds to the Sidewinder so he actually gets extra damage with a +1. And he gets a little bit of shred as well. And then for our Archon, we'll just get him geared up. We'll go bioalloy plating. We'll give him attack vest. And then we'll nab and tack on, I suppose, if he's... Get an alien and a med kit. Because he can kind of fly around. And then let's get everything all sealed up. So we want a laser sight. That's not this hybrid pulsar magazine. Man, that's so cool. We'll go laser sight. And we're going to nab ourselves the superior heavy barrel. For Kit Pup, though, we can try this, but it reduces his critical damage. I mean, that's fine. He gets an expanded magazine and he gets an autoloader, and then we can get maybe like an elite laser sight if that's possible, right? I guess we'll do advanced laser sight. Perfect. Thank you, Des. Thank you. I'm hoping we'll be able to finish it in time. And then last but not least, heavy weapon, vertical bombardment, magnetic bombardment. There it is. And we're going to grab ourselves a scope, elite scope, and we're going to get an elite hair trigger. There it is. Okay, and launch. So this is our retaliation. There's going to be 10 to 12 enemies on the field, no chosen. So hopefully we're going to be able to clear this efficiently within the next 30 minutes, and we'll do as much as we can. I am so glad we got through the Requiem UFO that cleanly. That is so amazing. So we're going to also test out a brand new pulsar magazine on Kit Pup. I thought we wouldn't be able to get him into combat at all, but it seems like he healed and he's ready to go. So it's been a while. He got hurt on the last one. So cross your fingers. Now, mind you, he gets -2 critical damage, so a little unfortunate, but Kit just is dishing out all the Requiem corrosion, so that's pretty awesome. And we have enough Requiem essence now that we can actually create Requiem cores, so we can make more munitions, PCSs, stuff like that, yeah? That is actually a good one. I'd really like to get a Taipan corpse. We're very low on Taipan corpses, which is why we have no stainless alloy plating, which will give us immunity to the Requiem corrosion and reduce the damage that we take from nightmares. Yeah, did I hear a new grenade type? Oh, the Cosmo grenade, you mean, Verkent? All right, we are out. All right, what do we have? Oh, this is rescue as... Oh, it's one of these. Rescue as many rebels as possible. Very different type of retaliation than what I was thinking. Okay, fair enough. Well, at least we don't have to worry about the Chosen, so that's a plus. Let's just, I guess, book it out of here. Marky Kev. Hang tight. We'll just get up to full. We'll get Molybdenum Carbide, and he's just going to get up on the Hoff, because he's got artillery. Elite Lancer. Oh, wow. They've got presence already. Interesting. All right, fair enough. I thought that this was the turn where they're not here yet, but I was wrong. Okay, fine then. Surf Cold can come in. He's got the Sucker Punch. We can stun someone. So I guess we can stun the Berserker. Berserker on Berserker. Surf Coal. Hit that guy. Nice. Excellent. Melee resistance indeed, he says. All right, our Sidewinder, I suppose. Can we see him? Yep, there it is. He's not taking cover, that's for sure. So if we land this, that's 100% on the Elite Lancer. Let's go ahead and Deadeye on the Elite Lancer 89. Hopefully we'll land it. Nice! Oh my god, 28 damage for a Sidewinder. That's conceal. Oh, never mind, revealed. Oh, because it wasn't a flank. My god, my bad, my bad. Let's see. And Anakitas, get out to the Hoff. And we're going to put some work into... Oh, I realized we didn't bring a 100%. Sure, we didn't bring a Skulljack, did we? That's fine. That would have taken too long. Frost Codex Elite is down. So I guess for Tiny Gaming, double time it. And we can get in with a Slash. Hit that Berserker. Come on, Tiny Gaming. Ding. There it is. Ufeezy. Double time it. Bayonet charge. Do it. Hit that guy. Come on, guys. Go, go, go. Enemy down. Beautiful. High five. All right, so that is a momentary clear. We've got Kid Pup who has Phantom. He's going to be rescuing people. I know that sounds strange. He's actually trying to rescue people, right? And we're just going to move out with Fly Taggart. Full dash. Hopefully he won't aggro anybody, but if he does, hopefully they'll shoot at him, which is their fault. 9 enemies left. Oh, there's a Sectopod and a Grandmaster. Oh my god. All right, they just shot Sarah Robinson. I kind of liked her. Now I'm especially upset at their conduct. All right, Sectopod. Oh, is he shooting again? Oh my god, wow. They're very aggressive, aren't they? Oh, don't step on him. Oh wow, he almost stepped on that buddy. Oh, is he still going? Oh, are we aggroed? Oh, I think we're aggroed. Alright, Biobarrier Trooper. And that's that. Okay, we'll Fly Taggart. Do we see anyone to rescue? No. We can definitely push in and show them our face. I'm gonna guess on this side, on this side. Let's get right up there. Just get right in there with Fly Taggart. That way we've got sight for the rest of the bunnies. Excellent. Oh, okay. That's fine. So 6 out of 9 right now. We've just aggroed another pod. But hopefully their best shot is at shooting Fly Taggart. That's my hope, right? Marky Kev. Let's move up to Hoff. We can side pull 76 on the Biobarrier Trooper. Sure, why not? Send it. Side pull, Barky Kev. Wow, he's really landed these. Holy moly, good job. Looks like you're in the wrong place, buddy. Eat this. He's not as good as Fly Taggart, let's be real. All right, let's go ahead and try to start the bombardment. We know these guys could use a little bit of acid splash. How about we'll hit their Destroyer Commando. If you miss, then that means that he's actually going to get some energy shielding, but let's not miss. And oh, we might hurt someone. Yeah, that's AoE. Let's hang tight there. And we're going to stand a standard mortar and just hit the same Destroyer Commando. We don't want him getting any shielding. There it is. That's for free from Molybdenum Carbide downrange. Okay, so aerial melee attack next door hold. We got Ufeezy. Let's go ahead and Warcry. By my command, we get the point right back. We can end the turn. We can take the shot. Let's hit that Sectopod. Beautiful. And we can even burn someone if we want to. There's this. I'm going to burn the Exalted Pathfinder, because then I think we control him a bit, right? Excellent. So that's a guaranteed hit with Surefire Shot. With Anakitas, I mean, he's got a good line here. Perfect. So no point in moving. Let's just, I mean, I guess we'll get the high ground. Let's do it. Let's see if we can land it on someone good. There's a Sectopod. We got the Exalted Custodian Grandmaster, Heavy Biobarrier Trooper. I mean, we do want to get rid of him. 65. And it's 80% everyone else. What about Kid Pup? We can do the slash. Hit. Hit. Okay, let's slash the Sectopod. We'll get a free Deadly Bite and a relocate. And we'll still get Overwatch shots. So we've been spotted here. Here comes Kid Pup. Smack him. Nice. And we're building up hatred begets hatred, right? Should have been in there earlier. So serve cold, we can devastating blow and just ding out the biobarrier trooper. Just hit him. Nice. Universe antimatter. I guess that guy isn't in cover. So if we can kill the biobarrier trooper, that'd be great. I'm going to try to shift on the Hoff and try to potentially get a kill. But that's a tall order. 60% chance to crit's pretty nice, though. Let's try. Nice! Superior heavy barrel. That's one of my favorites there. That's a hard one to come by. And now we have concealed. Excellent. Because he wasn't behind cover, and we were able to kill him. And no one's there to spot us. Excellent. So we got Anakitas, we've got Kit Pop, and we've got Tiny Gaming. Okay, well, let's put some flames here. Blazing Pinion. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Should have thought of that first. And we've got a shot on. We can hit that Sectopod. Nice. And Kit Pop standing right next door. Okay, bunnies, so it seems that the appointment, they're here a whole almost half hour early, so I need to wrap up, unfortunately. So I guess what I will do is I'll save here. Well, actually, no, I do need to finish this. Okay, well, just assume that we win this one. And we'll pick up tomorrow. So next time we'll be streaming, I'm really sorry about that. Next time we'll be streaming is tomorrow, and we're going to have the regular time. It's going to be at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same bun channel. We'll be back again with XCOM 2 Long War of the Chosen, and we're going to pick up, I guess, after this fight so that we can actually get into some other ones. We've got still more full salvage coming in, and we've got potentially more mechs, and I definitely want to build Storm Drake again, yeah? So thank you so much for your understanding. I hope you have a really great day. And we'll go and raid somebody afterwards, but I probably can't stay. But thank you again for hanging out. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well. And I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.